Fucking A, that actually timed out perfect. I drink and I know things. Number 9. Look, it actually happened. YouTube hates me. Yeah, it does. They didn't even let me start a stream earlier. My Hangout link wouldn't work. It was busted. I don't know what's going on.
Dude, when we
And review, you're gonna have to unmute yourself. But hey.
Dude, when we
There we go. There, I fixed the problem. But no, all right. So Doku, I resubmitted my application for monetization. Right. Last time it took 2 months for them to respond at all. This time, well, 4 days. It took 4 days for them to tell me to fuck myself in the ass. What the fuck's going on here, dude?
I've been trying to figure that out myself, man, but yeah, I've noticed some weird things with YouTube. Like the first thing I've noticed is when I try to search something by upload date, it just simply doesn't fucking work. The other thing I've noticed, like when we were trying to do the stream on shit, what was that? Friday, Saturday? I don't fucking remember. But it was just cutting in and out, in and out. Like, I don't know, man. They're doing some shit. Ever since the whole fucking New Zealand incident, they've just been going fucking nuts with shit.
Why exactly does New Zealand have anything to do with me as an American? I've never been to New Zealand. That's on the other side of the world. Aren't they in summer right now? That's a little bit weird to me. Fuck off.
Well, it's like they've been censoring the ever living piss out of people. I saw somebody, I forgot who it was, posted up a video saying that there's a Discord staffer that's, going full NPC and they're going to delete your account for doing shit. We got this whole Article 11 and 13 bullshit coming out. The Facebook says they're going to ban anything that is quote, quote, white supremacy, or not white supremacy, white nationalism.
What
So it's like, wait
exactly
a
is white nationalism? Is that Western values? Is that Richard Spencer? Is that neo-Nazis? What exactly are we talking about? What constitutes hate speech anymore? These are real questions that need to be answered before you create legislation.
Well, and that's what I want to know. And this is something we've talked about before. Like when you try to conflate gender and biological sex, you rewrite the definition of the two words and they become interchangeable. So, like, let's say we're talking about, white nationalism. Well, I happen to be Caucasian and I'm pro-America. I love my country. So, by definition, I'm a patriot, or in other words, a nationalist. So, am I a white nationalist?
Yeah, because you're white. But no, review the earth. I muted you because I thought the echo was coming from you. It was actually coming from me. So you need to unmute yourself, buddy. Sorry.
But yeah, that's
Is that right?
yeah.
There
You're
we
good.
go.
We can hear you though.
Yeah, you're good.
But
You're
yeah,
fine, man.
yeah, that's
audio problems. Sorry. Go for it.
You're good, bro. No, just my point is like, oh, I'm transgender. So are you an effeminate male? Do you do drag? Are you a tomboy? Are you a girl that likes to wear pants?
No,
Or are you transsexual? There is a distinctive difference. The two are not the same.
You're a child of the lie.
No, exactly. That's why I hate the term transgender, because you can end up with people like Riley Dennis, where it's like, I'm trans. Trans what? Hey, I've got long hair. I'm Scotch Irish. I can wear a kilt. Does that make me transgender? What?
Riley Dennis has an Adam's apple, and I was told that by Mad Dodge. I only know that it has an Adam's apple because Mad Dodge told me that it was confused.
Oh, and this is the reason that I refer to refuse to, or I refer to refuse. There's my dyslexia kicking in. I refuse to refer to Riley Dennis as a she because I'm sorry. If you haven't gone through surgery, if you still got, something dangling between your legs, you're a dude. I don't care how you feel. I don't care what you think you are. You have the dick and balls dangling between your legs. You're a man.
No,
There are
sing it with me. I feel pretty,
so pretty,
Pretty.
so pretty and witty and gay. But
And
Come
my
on.
nose is falling off, and my face is turning a different color.
Right?
But no,
I mean, that's pretty much what they want us to do. Hey, everybody, just think,
Dude,
I
I
feel
figured it out,
pretty.
guys.
Let's all get along. No,
I figured it all out. I figured it all out, man. It took so long, and even before I knew you, I had been researching stuff for so long and been so disenfranchised on everything, and I finally figured it all out, man. I have the answer to everything if you want to ask the right question, I guess. And that is, why is everything fucked up? How about that? Why don't you ask me why is everything fucked up and we can't figure out why anything is why is everything backwards? Does that make sense?
It's because of the Hadrian Collider, and we merged two universes, and everything is going topsy turvy.
Well, that's a possibility. That is for sure.
that is a distinct possibility, but I don't think that's what it is. I don't know. I'll give my answer. Well, my answer is when you start trying to rewrite history, when you start trying to redefine words,
But why
everybody
would you do
gets
that?
fucking confused.
Yes, you're correct. But why would you do that? And who would do that?
You want to do it because you want to destabilize society, because if you want to consolidate power, the first thing you do, you create a problem. Then
Correct.
you provide a solution. And then
Correct.
you consolidate power, and boom, there you go. Now you have all the power you need because people will willingly give their rights away.
Where do you think the origin of that is? Like, who came up with that?
I don't necessarily know. I don't necessarily know who came up with it, but I'll tell you this: if you would rather choose tyranny over liberty, then may the chains lie lightly upon you, and may we forever forget you were our countrymen.
Correct.
It's not a new concept. It's been around for a while.
But the problem
you can
is,
see it. Well, you can see it in religion. You can see it in Marxism. You can see it in extreme capitalism, like very, very far right capitalism. You can see the same thing. The mechanisms are always different. Though the number one thing that doesn't change is those with power rule over those without. And whether that power is derived from money, whether it's derived through political power or legislation, whether it's derived through force, it's an elitist system of rule. It's you could call it Zionism, you can call it Marxism, you can call it a monarchy, you can call it an oligarchy, but it's elitism at its core.
Correct. You're absolutely correct in my opinion. But I'm going to pressure you a little bit on who the elitists are.
Rothschilds.
What's that? Sorry, I couldn't hear. I have fucked up headphones. I'm sorry. I'm trying to hear. When I talk, I have a hard time.
It's all good. No, the number one name that comes to mind would be the Rothschilds.
And who are the Rothschilds?
Bankers. The banking system. When you put someone into credit, like if we just look at the system we have in place.
Mm-hmm. Well, no.
A decent. If I want a decent.
Completely agree.
Which Rothschild said this? But I don't remember.
We don't know. We don't know, actually.
But that's the ironic part.
Which Rothschild said it?
No.
Was it Nathan Rothschild?
I care not who writes the laws as long as I control the money, right?
Oh yeah, I care. Put me in control of the a country's money, or give me control of a country's money supply, and I care not who makes its laws.
And like, so some guy said that, right? One of the Rothschilds. Who prescribes to that like it's a religion?
Well, you know who established the Fed and how the Fed was established, right?
Right.
Or Jekyll Island. But the thing is, though, I would
no, Mad Dodge, that's not correct. Mad, that's not correct. I'm talking about the Great Depression back in the 1920s, and this the way the Fed was established was done by a man named J.P. Morgan, who used the press to essentially fearmonger the American people into thinking that the banks were insolvent, and so there was a run on the banks.
Correct.
The banks had to shut down. It led to the Great Depression. It led to all the banks essentially shutting down, and essentially what was, for lack of a better word, a currency collapse, or more specifically, a collapse in the banking system. And then he came to the government and said, "I can fix the problem for you by creating something called the Federal Reserve."
Yep.
It is not beholden. The Federal Reserve is not the U.S. Treasury. It's not a central bank. It is a separate entity. And that entity is not beholden to government power. They operate independently.
Now, why is it that you and I and Mad Dodge understand that, but 95% of the population doesn't understand that?
For the same reason that J.P. Morgan was able to create essentially the greatest financial collapse in modern history, I should say, because he had control over the press, which is the second. Right. If you want to control a society, that's the second thing you need to control. First off, you need to control the flow of money. Second thing you need to control is the flow of information.
Correct. But that was then, and this is now. And that is totally correct. But like, wouldn't today, with all this information being so widely available, like, couldn't people figure this out?
Well, why do you think that?
Look at the Ron Paul revolution. Look at 2012. Look at everything that's transcribed since then. The thing is, we have come to terms with that. We know what's going on, and yeah, exactly. See, you know what I'm talking about.
Mad Dodge.
But the deep state won't let it go. What we need is an Andrew Jackson. I will root you out like the den of vipers you are.
We need him not to kill the Indians. I do everything he did, just not kill the fucking Indians. You know what I mean?
Kill the bank and
Mad Dodge, let me ask you a question. Why do you think that YouTube, or more specifically Silicon Valley, is so desperate to get in bed with the mainstream media? Why do you think they want to push hate speech laws? Look at what's happening in New Zealand. Why do you think they're so...
Look at this, Doku. Look at this. I was talking to you, I believe, the other night about how I brought up a topic to my professor, right? I'm going to school, and I'm like, hey... they want to talk about community. I was going to talk about the online community and censorship and deplatforming.
So awesome. You're going to school and you're talking to your professor about that?
Well, that's the paper I was going to write.
Awesome. And I'm so happy that you're doing
back. Yeah, but she comes back at me with this. She says, that sounds like more of an informative paper, not an argumentative. How about, how can we prevent hate speech and bullying online? And I'm like, oh, fucking hell. And then the second one, should we raise the minimum age of social media from 13 to 18? Okay, I could work with that argument. That seems a fair one.
Oh my God,
but the first one was like, steer me in a direction much. Right? You hear my libertarian direction and you counter me with left wing all the way, right? I mean, thank you very much.
And again, that's like trying to make the argument of how do we prevent deaths that occur due to a car accident? Okay, let's ban cars. Okay, how am I gonna get to my job? Am I gonna ride a bike?
Right.
Oh well,
You're
how
gonna ride
how
a
do we?
fucking horse, dude. Learn to ride a horse, you fucking honky.
Oh, then how are we gonna prevent deaths caused by people being kicked by a horse? It. Oh, we're gonna
Who
ban
cares? You're a
horses.
honky.
Yeah, apparently. But yeah, no, it's ridiculous. The way these people think, the way their mind works, is just so
Dude,
insanely idealistic.
I've got it figured out, man. I've so got it figured out. I understand like all of it. Like it clicked in less than a week ago, like fucking cylinders on a safe. I got it all figured out, man. And like I was talking to Mad Dodge a little earlier about I've always been a Christian, right? Like I never was rose up as one. I was rose up around it and I gravitated towards it on my own through trial and error. Not saying I'm like righteous or anything. Whatever. The whole point is that lately, because I'm so fucked up on my back shit and pills and drugs, that I've really gravitated towards it because I'm so fucked up. I like need answers, and the answers are there, man. I've been feeling really good about that. The point was though, what were we talking about that I tangented off of? I'm so sorry.
Uh, we were talking about it,
The
what's the right
banks.
way to put it? There's a group of individuals with either money, political power, position, but there's a group of people that control society and steer it in a direction.
Thank you. I'm gonna turn my thing. I'm green again. I haven't been on here in a while. Okay, so yes, you're absolutely correct. That's what I was on. These people who are the subverters, right? Who are they, and why would they do this? The reason is, in my opinion, is they have accepted an inverted reality, some form of it, whether it's a person that went through an abortion or a person that they've faced some crossroads where they had to make a choice. Okay, I think this is at the crux of it all. They had to make a choice, and they chose the wrong choice. And instead of repenting for that, they have doubled down on it and stood by their wrong choice over and over and over again and made everybody else accept their wrong, bad choice because it's politically correct. Does that make sense?
It's the hill they want to die on, right?
What's that? I missed you there. Sorry, I got bad fucking headphones.
I said it's the hill they want to die on, right?
No, because they'll just double the next hill. They never die on a hill. They just make another hill, and they never die because we never kill them. Does that make sense?
After the Mueller report, that's a great example because now what are they talking about?
They're not talking about.
Yeah, they're not talking about Russia. They're talking about affordable care. They just pretend like it never happened.
You know that he did something wrong, because if he didn't do something wrong, there wouldn't be an investigation, right? And Mad Dodge is fucking awesome. So like, even though he doesn't like Trump, I'm sure, and I haven't like followed along, but I know he didn't throw him under the bus into that bullshit. You know what I mean? Like fucking, it's ridiculous.
No,
dude. Like anybody who can see reality can fucking see that, and I'm sure, dude, Mad Dodge has been all over it. He's probably been disgusted by having to defend Trump, because defending the system is defending Trump at this point, and it's disgusting because I voted for Trump. Yeah.
Here's my thing. If anybody asks me, and I've been asked this multiple times, do I like Trump? Not really. I think the guy's a bit of a prick, but absolutely. I like his policies, and the fact that he's a complete upset to what the system is the reason I actually. That's the reason that's the reason I like him. I do not like him as a person, but I like what he's doing.
I like that he fucking pissed in the Cheerios. I like him. He's punk rock, dude. He's up there. Clearly, they didn't want him. But the problem I'm seeing now that my eyes are even more open, like my eyes were open when I voted for him. Like I was not rallying for Trump. I was like rallying for individualism. I was rallying for libertarianism and ideals, you know. But I did vote for Trump. You know, Mad Dodge knows this because that's when we buddied up. And because I'm a libertarian, he knows that at heart. But also, our difference is that I did fucking vote for Trump. And I have a thing where I have figured out now, I believe, that Israel is a fucking problem. And it's sad.
Yeah,
because
it's
I
not
don't.
even.
It's making me call out the thing that you can't call out, and I've not been willing to do that. I've been willing to talk about Muslims, but I never looked into the Israel Jew thing, and it's real.
And
It's a real thing.
That's the thing. If you want to figure out who your real oppressors are, figure out who you're not able to criticize. And
Exactly. 1,000%. And I have nothing against the Jewish people whatsoever, because I've even been on streams with like the Ogre, he's a Jewish guy, and I've even told him, like, I was like, dude, it's not a Jewish thing, it's a power thing. But like when you really look down at it, it's 1% of the population who is in like a big percentage of our elected officials who are also, and no one ever talks about this, they are also, I didn't even know this until a few weeks ago because it's so not talked about. Debbie Feinstein and Chuck Schumer are dual citizens with Israel, and they fucking vote anti-abortion over there and pro-murder abortion here. And that's all you have to fucking know. That's it.
And
that's all you gotta know.
I've actually said this before. If you have dual citizenship, and I don't care what the dual citizenship is.
Bullshit, dude. I don't care if it's Canada. Get the fuck, you drop it and you're an American. That's it, dude.
Yeah, you should not be allowed to hold higher office if you have dual citizenship, because there's no way to guarantee that you don't have a conflict of interest. There's no way to guarantee
conflict of interest. If you're a fucking citizen of another fucking country, you have a conflict of interest. You're not a full-blooded American. You're not one of us. You know, I mean, if you came from another place, then give it up. If you're going to run from office, just give it up. Why not give it up?
And you know what? If somebody had dual citizenship and they wanted to run for higher office and they were willing to give up that dual citizenship and be an American citizen, and that to me is a sign that you have loyalty to the United States and specifically the American people, and you will keep the American people's interest at heart, which is why they hate Trump. That's why they hate the idea of nationalism.
And they're making me, by not addressing it in the age of all of this information, when you can just go look this up, and you can look up that Fox News will not call out Chuck Schumer for being a Jew when he is, dude, it's the most disgusting thing I can think of. He fucking votes anti-life here and pro-life over there. Fuck you. Like, fuck you, dude. What part of our fucking society are you in when you're killing us, subverting us for them? And I'm not a Jewish person. Like, I don't give a fuck about all this. But that's clearly a fucking conflict of interest. I'm sorry. I'll go ahead. Yep, go ahead.
And no, that's one of the things that completely drives me nuts, is because if I just look without bias, but just objectively at facts, what is going on? I have nothing against Israel. I like Israel.
So do I. I like them better than like Palestine and fucking Hezbollah. There's not even a fucking question. Of course, I'll support them over Hezbollah. But I mean, why do we have a fucking thing in the fight anyway? Let them fight their bullshit. They're like
that's the thing. I'll take. I'm gonna steal Mad Dodge's hat, and I will tip the hat. I will tip the hat to the Israelites and the Jewish community. Despite everything they've been through, they've stuck together. They're a strong community. They look out for their own, and they're extremely successful. And you know what? I tip the hat to that. I respect that. I respect the fact that you're willing.
Dude. They stick up for each other. They don't let each other become subverted. Where Christians are so like, this is what I've learned. And this is the thing with libertarianism, Mad Dodge. Like, this is what I've learned with it. Like, I, at heart, am a libertarian because I so believe in freedom. But, like, that's being used against us at this point.
No, here's what you do. Here's what you fucking do. You
It's
go,
fucking
hey,
sad.
Israel.
It's so sad.
No, you go, this is what you do. Israel. Hey, Benny. I like you, Benny. All right? Benny. You're
Benny.
cool.
Benny.
You're cool, Benny. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to cut you off on foreign aid. We're done. It's over. And we're cutting everybody else in the world off, too. They're all fucked, too. But
so
we're telling
easy.
you first, Benny. We're telling
So
you first.
easy.
You know why? You know why, Benny? Because once you're cut off, which is in right now, I just signed it. Right this second, you can now do anything you want to Palestine. Have fun, buddy.
Yeah.
And I'm out.
And here's the other thing that needs to be pointed out, though.
Brought to you by fentanyl.
But here's the other thing that needs to be pointed out.
Killing me deader.
None of this is anti-Semitic. I'm not anti-Israel. I don't hate the Jews. I'm not a Nazi.
I know, and every time we even criticize the fucking Jews, we have to say that, and it's ridiculous. Because Slayer, I love Slayer. Dude, I'm a Christian, and I love Slayer. And fucking worship Slayer as a musical band, and fucking Slayer writes whole albums against Christianity. And it's bullshit because no one calls Slayer Christianophobes. It's all bullshit, dude. It's bull fucking shit. It's a mind fuck that people have invented and put on us, man.
Well, and this is the reason why you think people hate the idea of quote nationalism, or at least certain people on both sides of the aisle. I'm talking the rhinos, the neocons, the regressive left. I'm looking at all of you, the never Trumpers and the Democratic Socialist Democrat, whatever the fuck you want to call them. I'm looking at all of you.
Yeah.
If there's only one way to boil all of this down.
Yeah, there is.
If you are not a nationalist, your ethnicity does not matter. I do not care if you're black. I do not care if you're Hispanic. I do not care if you're Asian. I do not care if you're white. I don't care if you're Jewish. If you're an American, you're an American, and that is it. And our politicians are in power. Our politicians are in place to do what's best for America and its citizens. You represent us. You represent us. You do not represent the rest. Mad Dodge, shut the fuck up real quick.
Yeah.
But no, you do not represent Israel. You do not represent the EU. You don't represent China. You don't represent Russia. You don't represent fucking South America. You represent the United States and its citizens. And if you if you put the interest of anything else above the United States citizens, you are not doing your job. You are not representing the United States and its citizens. That's what you were elected to do. And in my opinion, that makes you a fucking traitor. And I will tip my hat to Israel, and I will tip my hat to the Jewish community. You guys managed to stick together through thick and thin.
Absolutely. They're sneaky fuckers.
That's what we should be doing for American citizens.
Probably. But we don't because we're fucking cool. Like they're a bunch of fucking prudes, dude. Like we just want to just live and like fucking.
It's not because we're cool. It's because we're soft. It's not because we're cool. It's because we're soft.
You're right. We're soft. But god damn it, like why doesn't a man deserve to have a fucking cool life and chill out? Like why do we like the thing is that us who really care have stepped up to be the alpha males, and all these other motherfuckers are sitting back and not saying shit and drinking piss beer and watching football. Like, I love beer. I love football. I've quit that shit. Like, it doesn't mean anything to me anymore.
It's because the second we actually put our foot down and say, you know what? Hey, all you jackasses sitting on Capitol Hill, you're supposed to be representing me and my interest. I'm getting screwed on taxes. I'm getting screwed by your bullshit Affordable Care, or more specifically, Unaffordable Care Act. You're sending
just grinder.com, dude. Just
you're sending Lord knows how many billions, if not trillions of dollars in aid to every other fucking country. But I'm sitting here and I'm screwed because you don't fucking represent me and you don't give a shit.
No, you know what?
Funded NASA every year. Trump funded. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. And I got a real important point, but yes, when you're done, I'll wait. Go for it.
Q, you want to fight? No, we are not. I don't like this federalist system. I don't like the overpowerful fucking federal government telling us what we can or can't do. Look at nullification in almost half of the states right now when it comes to marijuana law. You're looking at the fight back against federalism. No, they don't represent the United States as a whole. They represent the people of these United States.
Yep.
These United States. We are individual states, sir. Yeah, I will argue the Confederate fucking argument till the day I die. Yeah, call me a Yankee. Go ahead. I will still argue the Confederate argument. We are individual goddamn states. You are from where you were born. You are also from where you are a resident. I will grant you that as well.
And you shouldn't be shit kicked for like standing up for like who you are. Even if you're wrong, dude. If you're just like a Christian and you're wrong and you're just trying to be good, you're probably going to be better than most. You know what I mean? Like, you might have a fucked up version of reality, but at least you're better off because you're trying to do good. I mean, there's nothing in the Christian religion that's like, go fuck people over that aren't Christian. Like, does anybody ever seen that before?
Well,
like, treat those who aren't Christian like dogs. You know what I mean?
Catholicism, where they had this thing where
that's possible because I don't know shit about Catholicism.
I'm just like a run of the mill. Some witches and tortured some people.
Yeah, but I'm like a run of the mill Christian. Like I have no real denomination, and I've never even I don't even go to church, dude. I just. I can read. I can read the Bible and shit. You know what I mean?
The Inquisition was a thing, but other than that,
Mad Dodge, you're not. I wasn't even necessarily arguing against your point. You're actually arguing for mine. You're supposed to be representative, but you're supposed to represent your constituents. If you're a representative from Virginia or Massachusetts, you represent Virginians. Or people who are from Massachusetts.
It's not even what you think. You're supposed to represent what the quote-unquote democracy of that area would think. Is what you're supposed to do.
Well,
because you're supposed to be so trustworthy that you represent what their opinions are, not what your own is.
Well, and that's why we're a representative Republican. This is why I love arguing. People say, "Oh, we need to do away with the Electoral College."
We need more.
Bullshit. We need
fuck to. You, dude.
Bullshit. We do.
I will. That's a hill I'll die on with a gun. Fuck you. Do not.
Could you imagine the popular vote? It would have been all Democrat for the last 50 years.
Exactly.
Well, again, that's an argument I've made. So you're gonna sit there.
Wyoming gets zero say on anything. And North Dakota gets zero say on anything. And
the founding fathers knew this.
Exactly.
So you're going to tell me that
they set up a democratic representative republic, and then fucking CNN and Fox all day. That's like people. You guys know, obviously, like I would lean towards the right. Obviously, you know what I mean, based upon what we've been talking about, and fucking. Like, people are like, oh, and I'm sure you guys get the same thing. Like, oh, you're a Fox shill. Yeah, you just want to listen to Fox News and you're a fucking conservative or whatever. It's like, no, dude, I'm not a fucking sodomite and I don't want to fuck people over all day long.
Well, again, let's boil this let's
No,
boil
I
this
would
down
love
real quick. Hold on, Mad Dodge.
Doku, you can go real quick, but I just want to comment on that. I would love if people called me a Fox News shill, dude. They all
Yeah.
call me either a lefty or a righty.
Well, they
but
don't call you that because you're not. You have not supported Trump. Like I'm the libertarian who supported Trump, and I have been like burned at the spick for it on a lot of angles. Like people that respected my opinion when Obama was in office, like I could talk shit about Obama because I would talk shit about Bush, because I think it's all bullshit, just like we all think it's all bullshit because we understand what the fuck is going on. It's subversion all over the place. Like I would tell them
why do you think I call out the rhinos and the neocons all the time? Because you find the same assholes on the right as the same way you do on the left. Because
so I would say that
they're all in it for their own. They're all in it for their own skin. Theirs, not yours.
Exactly, and I would say that shit to my liberal friends during the Obama era, like to get like, hey, like I am not a Bush person, dude. Like I fucking hate the Patriot Act. I fucking hate Bush. Like he did so many bad things. I'm a libertarian, but I don't think Obama's right by doing this. They would respect me up until 2016 when Trump won, dude. They lost their fucking mind. And okay, so this is the whole point. Okay. I might have been touching on this earlier. The fucking reason for all this, okay? Why no one can figure anything out. It's ideological subversion. That's the term. Ideological subversion. And it's teaching the culture that wrong is right and that you can do what you feel rather than do what a man is supposed to do, which is stand up against evil. When you cock out to evil, the society bends in and implodes on itself. And that is what God in the Bible basically fucking says. It's not hateful. It's what we as Christians believe. And if you don't believe that as a Christian, well, I don't know if you can be a Christian. Like, we believe in Jesus. Jesus is God. Like in the rejection of Jesus is what a Jew is, right? Like a modern day Jew is saying that Jesus wasn't the Messiah, that they killed him and they're proud of it in a way. They like him and they feel sad that they killed him, but that's what happened. And they never repented. They never changed. And I mean, like, as a Christian, why would I be called a fucking anti-Semite for saying that? Because that's what our fucking whole religion is based off of. You know what I mean?
The thing is, I would even make the argument that a lot of the individuals who are in positions of power aren't even religious to begin with. They don't understand the idea of repentance. They don't understand the idea of do unto others as others would do unto you. They lack a moral compass. All they see is
all they care about is whatever, I don't know, whatever this end goal is. I don't know if it's making money. That's probably what it is, just a big money scam.
It's materialism.
It's material. They care about materialism more than principle, culture. Well, they all stick to each other as far as the Jews, as far as I can tell. And again, I don't mean that. I mean, I have to. Every time we even say the word Jews, we have to preface it by like, "Oh my God!"
The thing is, it's not even. It's not even just that.
Like, because I am not hateful. Like, I know in my heart that I'm not hateful. And if I'm not hateful, and I know in my heart that I'm not hateful, well, then I should be able to criticize ideas, right?
And that's the thing. It's not even just that. By human nature, we are tribalistic. Birds of a feather flock together, so they say. So yes, you're going to see
black dogs prefer other black dogs, and non-black dogs prefer non-black dogs. Like dogs that are black. Like I have a black dog; he's all black, and other dogs have a problem with him. It's a thing. They see him as different. and it is a thing. It's a fucking real thing with dogs. Dogs can see black people. Some dogs don't like black people. It's a thing. They see it. It's ingrained in them as a cultural protection mechanism. Whether it's right or wrong, they don't know. But it's in them, and you can't deny that as evolutionary thing.
That's why tribalism is so prevalent, and why you see it so often is because, and it's easy to manipulate someone, especially a large community, if you appeal to that sense of tribalism. Say, oh well, that person's a Republican, that person's a Democrat, like he or she is with her, and that's a MAGA person. Like, it's easy to pit people against each other if you appeal to basic tribalism, and you can control people very easily by doing that.
Well, look at the Covington boys. I mean, come on now. Look how they treated those fucking guys.
Awful. So that was one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen. Like, I had to get on Facebook fights in the middle of that whole thing. Like, when I don't even do that anymore. Like, with people that I love. People that I love were like, fuck these kids. I can't even believe. I mean, they were just spewing so much hate. I never seen anything like it in my whole life.
Real quick before I forget about this, because I will forget. Back on the whole electoral college thing. If you did away with the electoral college, this is not necessarily a new thing in terms of this argument. This has been going on
every time they fucking lose.
And this has been going on for ever since the
they lost.
Foundation. Since the United States was founded, ever since we won the Revolutionary War, it was a big problem with the Articles. Even with the Articles of Confederation, this actually was a problem because people were arguing about the Electoral College. So think about it this way. Even when the colonies were founded, the major population centers would have been on the coasts. How do people get here? Where does all the maritime transit come from? Where are the largest population centers?
Europe?
In the United States. They're all close to large bodies of water.
Boston, New York, Harbor.
Even Chicago, Illinois, around the Great Lakes area.
Yep. So you can hit them from this fucking St. Lawrence Seaway.
Yeah, so if you want popular vote, then it's going to be the East Coast, the West Coast, and the greater Chicago area. That's essentially
North Dakota, South Dakota, Wyoming, Utah, Idaho. You know what I mean? Like that's the point, right?
Yeah, but
the Democrats or the subverters, or I would call them. This is the point I was trying to get at. Tell me when you can give me a minute. I don't want to take your floor.
Okay, well, no, here's my big point.
Rip off for a minute. Let me know.
Yeah, here's my big point. Whenever you can find someone in Los Angeles, someone in Houston, someone in Chicago, someone in Boston, someone in New York, someone in Seattle, who knows what the grievances and the daily life struggles of a fucking corn farmer in Nebraska are. And
their name is something Stein, and they're actively running a trailer park because Jewish trailer parks exist.
Yeah, show me a person.
Sorry, that was a joke. That was a comment.
No, it's all good, dude.
Because Jewish trailer parks exist everywhere. Like there's just every trailer park's filled with Jews, right?
Yeah, we call them ghettos. Most of them exist in Germany, 1940, circa.
Right. Hey, fuck you,
but today, all trailer parks are filled with Jews, right? Like trailer parks are like 90% Jews now, right? Or am I wrong?
No.
Am I wrong?
You are being racist.
Here's my point. The reason that we have
if I'm being racist, I deeply apologize.
It
wasn't what I was trying to do, Jews. I wasn't trying to be racist. Oops, shit. Oops, fuck me. Okay, sorry. Jews. I wasn't trying to be racist. I was just trying to
No,
say,
I
like,
was saying you're being
my
racist
people live in
against
trailer
me.
park, Jews. Like, my people live in trailer parks, so I just assume that yours do too.
But no, here's my point. The reason we have the Electoral College is because if we
Those were
just went based
jokes.
on popular, if we just went
Not an
based on popular
anti-Semite.
vote,
I'm not Ilhan Omar or whatever.
oh God.
Even though she didn't do nothing wrong, as far as I'm concerned. She just
But no,
talked about she's a piece of shit. She is a piece of shit. But what they crucified her for on the spick was ridiculous. All she said was something about APAC, which is a bunch of
bullshit
people
or
that happen to
not,
gravitate towards Judaism.
perhaps. But no,
So like
here's my
Ilhan
point.
Omar,
Here's my
they
point.
fucked her over, and it was wrong. Like, would you agree with that? Magi, what's your thing on that, Magi? I gotta hear your opinion on that because I haven't talked to him for. What's your opinion on Ilhan?
I don't know anything about Omar, but I think your portrayal of trailer parks as being all Jewish is a bit overrated.
Probably, but that was
Jews
a joke.
have more money than this. Just saying.
I mean, I said that, but that was a joke. Like, I wasn't. That was like, how many Jewish run trailer parks?
Goku, finish your rant up real quick, and
which one? Me?
No, Doku. He was trying to.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, no. Here's my point.
To stop you. I'm sorry.
If you did away with the Electoral College, no one in Central America, no blue collar worker, no farmer, no factory worker would ever have a say so, especially in our modern society.
Yeah, and that's what they want.
Yeah, all you Yang bros out there, all you Bernie Sanders supporters, all you Ocasio-Cortez supporters, everybody on the East Coast, West Coast, around the Great Lakes, around the Gulf of Mexico, just remember this. It is the breadbasket of America that puts food on your fucking table. If their voice goes unheard, you're going to be the first ones to suffer.
Dude, they don't care. We've already learned this from Soviet Russia, Ukraine, due to where they starve 6 million people. They'll starve 6 million Christians. Dude, they will do it. Because they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, well, they'll do it for ideological reasons. And that's the reason we have the Electoral College.
No.
There needs to be equal representation.
Because the ideological reason, in my opinion, I'm not going to speak for everybody. The ideological opinion why the fucking Soviets would kill and starve 6 million Ukrainians. Well, no one ever talks about that. But we talk about the Holocaust, which is like the same number. It's not even different. It's just different geography. No one ever talks about it. But yeah, like you starve a fucking race of people off the planet and then tell people, like, not even tell people about it. Why would they do that? It doesn't make any sense to me. Except, here's the sense. This is the whole conversation. Sorry. I'm going to put it, like, real succinctly. Like, where we don't even have to talk about it for a long time. All the stuff I'm going to talk about, it just right into one thing. And that's this, man. It's the cross. Dude, if you take the cross and you fucking flip it upside down, that's what it is. I'm not even a crazy Christian, dude. I've been to church 10 or 15 times in my whole entire life, dude. It's that ridiculous. But no one ever pushed Christianity on me. I researched it and came to it by my own discovery, which is what I would consider logos, which is a term for logic in Latin. It's logos. It's that which is. It's the acceptance of that which is. And it's the rejection of that which is not. It's the rejection of that which is not fruitful. It's the propelling that which is fruitful. We don't want to kill our children. It's just that simple. And if you can accept that as a, like, let's say you're a Democrat and you think it's a woman's choice, okay? What you're doing is you're cucking out. You're becoming a beta fucking male. You need to tell that woman, no, you are not going to kill my fucking child. No. And the law needs to recognize the man's voice, just as the woman, everybody says it's a woman's choice. I agree with that. I agree with that because I think it's 50% a man's choice. And I don't think that you should be able to have an abortion unless both parents sign off on it. And what's wrong with equal rights? What's fucking wrong with equal rights? I'll tell you what's wrong with equal rights. They can't murder at will. They're killing these fucking poor, innocent children one after another. And if nobody can see that, if you can't see that, you can't see the rest of it. If you accept that as okay, you'll accept anything, dude. You will accept fucking anything. If you will accept killing the most innocent thing that could even be conceived of on this planet, if you kill that which is, and don't repent, because the other thing is you can kill it. All you have to do is repent. But if you kill it and you don't repent and you spit in the face of God, that's what's wrong with society. And I've never been a Christian dude that went to church. I can just see that which is. I can see culture rotting itself from the inside out. And I know the way, and the way is not killing your unborn child. Because if you do that, you'll do anything. I guess that's all I have to say.
Well, no, and I don't really want to get into the abortion debate, but I'm anti-abortion. So
Yeah, I know you are. Yeah. That's why I was so passionate about it. Because,
yeah,
dude, I respect you so much, dude. You don't even know. Like, I respect you so much, man. I do.
But Doku,
that,
talk about the Electoral College. You know why they want to get rid of it, right?
Yeah. Let's stick to the topics. I'm sorry, I went off on tangent.
No, you're good.
Feel
but
passionate
you know why
about
they
it,
want to get
brother.
rid of it, right? They want to get rid of it because if you look at the popular vote for how long, it's been Democratic, no matter what, even when the Republicans win. But if you look at the electoral map, it's all red. They're winning by winning the population centers, and that's the only way they could do it. So if it gets switched to a popular vote, then we're looking at pretty much a dictatorial government.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. That's my entire point. Is if you want to do away with the Electoral College and you want to go into a quote true democracy, yeah, you'll be going with the popular vote. It'll be a bunch of yuppies on the East and the West Coast who don't understand. They wouldn't even be able to grow their own fucking tomato plants if you fucking held a gun to their head and told them to. They wouldn't know what the hell. They wouldn't even know how to plant the damn seeds. But yeah, those people are going to be the ones that are going to determine how our country should be run. And hell, we have fucking Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez who doesn't even know the difference between infinite resources and efficiency.
Isn't it like Chavez?
Yeah, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. She's
dumbass cunt.
Well, I want to be precise. I don't want to say the wrong thing. Isn't Alexandria Scott the fuck?
Alexandria foot in my mouth Cortez
But there's
she's a
Chavez.
moron.
Dude, Chavez is up in there though, right?
Bug-eyed bitch, cunt.
Wait.
Chavez
Chavez is for real up in there though, right? Like there's a Chavez in there, isn't there?
No, it's Ocasio-Cortez.
Same thing.
Close enough. Man,
I don't know. Hey, guys,
when I heard this bitch say, "Wait, we need to have the Green New Deal because if we have solar panels and do away with the cow farts and this and that, we'll have infinite resources." Motherfucker, if you built a Dyson sphere around the sun and you could build a fucking Dyson sphere around the sun, assuming we have enough materials on the Earth to do so, or maybe we need to go mine the asteroid belt to do it. But let's say you did. At some point in time, the sun's gonna burn out. There's no such thing as infinite resources, you moron.
No.
Hey, wait. I have to correct you. Wait, whoa. Dude, the sun is never going to burn out. Dude, everybody like says that. Dude, just why would the sun ever burn out?
It's gonna run out of fuel eventually.
Nuclear fusion at the heart of the sun will eventually cease to exist, and it will slowly burn out.
What?
It will expand. It'll expand, and then it'll start to contract.
Dude, that's way too logical. Wait, hold on. That's way too logical for me to understand, dude. Look, I'm a Trump supporter, dude. You can't fucking just like break it down like that, dude. You gotta like tell me it's like Israel or something.
It's too much tequila for that, huh? All
dude,
right.
like what you gotta tell me is like we're doing it because Israel needs it. If we say that, then I'm all on board, dude. Like I will just like take any fucking excuse.
Oh, okay.
I'm so dumb.
So
I'm so fucking retarded dumb that I will take any excuse to bomb brown people nations because Israel told us to do it. Because if we didn't beat up who they told us to beat up, like, oh my God, we'd be anti-Semitic, right? Like,
this is
Israel
interesting.
Is a little chick. Israel is a little girl country. They're a little prissy little girl country, and we're fucking huge, dude. And this little girl country is telling us to go beat up the dude that they used to date or whatever, dude. And we go and fucking do it, dude, for no reason. We don't even ask questions. We just go beat. When is the last time? Wait. This is a good point. When is the last time? Hold on. When is the last time that China, because China's fucked and we all hate China. I'm not like hate them, but we all totally disagree with the Chinese model. When was the last time that China tricked us into fucking napalming Mongolia? Because Mongolia fucking had weapons of mass destruction. When's the last time we did that, guys?
What I'm saying though is to go with your analogy, they're paying us protection money, man. It's a protection racket. All right.
Hold on.
They owe you money, bro.
I can't hear you. I'm putting the thing. I'm so sorry. Fuck me. I'm so sorry. Okay. I'm back on. Can you hear me?
Hear me now?
Yes, I'm listening. I'm very curious to hear what you said. Sorry.
It's all good. Continue with your analogy. It's like the mafia, right? They're paying us protection money. So who owes you money? All right, we'll go rough them up. It's all good. And that's the way it's been for decades.
Why? Can anybody give me a reason why we should just carte blanche? What?
I got two things I can point out for you, and this will never be talked about, but this is indeed fact.
That's cool. I'm just looking for anything I can gravitate towards, Bob. Like anything, any little nugget of kernel of truth that I could possibly justify supporting Trump on the Israeli front. Like, because I am a Trump guy, but go ahead.
Okay, when Iran became enemy number one,
Well, hold on.
decision?
Hold on.
What decision did they make?
Why did Iran become enemy number one?
They're
Yeah,
number one ever since they took hostages back in the freaking 70s, and they
Yeah,
wanted
That
to
was the
put our
70s.
people
What did
on
we
blast.
do? What?
That's not
Okay.
what started it.
No,
that's not what started our hostilities. That's not what started our Mad Dodge.
Forward to 2013, they're capturing an American naval ship. Iran has always been a thorn in our fucking side. We hate them more than there's Israelis.
Yeah, but when did we decide Iran was enemy number one?
1953.
And what did they do?
1953. We basically took control pseudomatically through their government, subverted their whole government, put the Shah in charge. We removed Mohammad Mossadegh as their president. We put the Shah of Iran in charge for like 20 years, who oppressed.
And even then, they were still not enemy number one for us. That was still Russia.
Correct. They weren't even close to enemy number one because they're just a bunch of sand.
The second we decided that we need to fuck with Iran is the second Iran decided it wanted to trade oil in the euro and not the US dollar.
Correct. And that's wrong. And the same thing happened with Libya, because Libya was the first country that wanted to trade in gold rather than oil.
Yeah,
and
I'm gonna
we
play
went and took dumbass. He was a dumbass and he was a fucking dictator. He was a goofball who wore fucking shit. What was his name? Fuck. The dude from Libya. Gaddafi. Okay, Gaddafi was a fucking moron, but he did provide stability to his country. Even though he's fucked, he did a good job at being a socialist. The only person that I could ever point to in all fucking socialist history who actually done good on it, Hillary goes and fucking kills, dude.
Here's my second point. When Russia decided it wanted to build a pipeline to transport oil either into the Persian Gulf or into the area in Ukraine known as Crimea, what the fuck happened? Because that pipeline needs to go. That pipeline needs. Hold on. That pipeline has to go through Syria and also Iran.
Yep.
I need to jump in here.
Yep. Go for it, Mad Dog.
So here's the thing, man. All right, you can't have it both ways. Do you want to end the Fed? Good.
Yes.
Let's go on the gold standard. Let's have that. Fine. But right now, the current situation is the petrodollar. And if you let the petrodollar tank, you kill the United States economy. Will we go to war to secure our economic status? Damn right we will.
Of course we will.
There's no fucking other way about it. What are you gonna do? Tank? You're gonna just let yourself fucking kill, go Venezuela? Not a chance in fucking hell. No. Either you do the Hamiltonian system, which means a perpetual war to keep your economy going, or you switch to Austrian economics and do what you need to do. But you can't have it both ways.
I'm not saying we should or shouldn't. That's not the argument I'm making. That's whether we should or shouldn't is not the point. My point is at least know what the purpose and reasoning is behind it. If you want to keep the US dollar afloat, we need to maintain a monopoly on the petrodollar. And there's only one way to do that. And unfortunately, because of the situation we have put ourselves in by our own volition, is warfare. Well, we have to keep that monopoly. Otherwise, the dollar collapses.
What edge do we have on the world? How can we keep them at
the military, of course?
That's it. That's what we got. We are the big boys. What are you going to do? You're going to fuck with us? Yeah, kick us in the mouth. All right. That's good. Next week, you'll be out of power and you'll be dead.
No, more so, we only have ourselves to blame for this. We put ourselves in this situation. Keeping the petrodollar afloat, warfare is the only viable option at this. at this point. So yeah, we get it. It's the quote military industrial complex. It's the petrodollar. Of course it is. We're the ones, we did this to ourselves. So stop bitching about it. If you want to change it, well, guess what? You're going to have to go back to the gold standard. Otherwise, you're screwed.
Well, yeah, I'm a proponent for Austrian economics, and
which is the point, I guess. Like, that's, I think, what me and Mad Dodge are going for. I don't want to speak for him, but I would say that that is what we want to return to, is an actual gold standard and not a fiat fucked up system. Although we understand that tearing down the current fiat fucked up system is suicide, because that's how they made it, because they fucking are subversive and they want to tear the whole fucker down.
Well, at this point, because we do live in a globalized economy, there are plenty of other countries that are positioning themselves for a dollar collapse. It might not happen within our lifetimes, but
I'm sure of that.
Yeah, Russia managed to amass 1 million ounces of gold within a month.
Yeah.
So they're positioning themselves, and
everybody is. It's been happening for years. It ain't even nothing new. They've been doing that for fucking. I was collecting silver and gold back when I thought nobody was doing it in 2011. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, no, and again, whether it happens in our lifetimes or not is not necessarily the point.
Right.
It probably won't happen within our lifetimes.
Right.
But the only thing that is essentially a definite, the US dollar is not sustainable. The second that Saudi Arabia runs out of oil reserves, the US dollar is fucked.
Yeah, it's so fake. It's ridiculous.
At that point, the only thing the U.S. has to stand...
I still think that we're going to be on top, because it's like whoever fakes it the best wins. And I'm sure we've faked it the best, unless we're number 2 to Israel. Like, this little tiny fucking country is going to come out on top of us. But
no, more specifically...
We'll be number 2. We'll be cucked out number 2. You know what I mean?
Well, from my perspective, I look at this from historical perspective, because I'm going to
Sorry, I don't want to interrupt.
History.
Sorry.
No, I'm going to college for my, my bachelor's in history, and that's kind of my thing. So it seems like Rome. It seems like we're gonna sink ourselves.
Correct.
It really does.
It does, and that's been pointed out a lot. It's sad, but you're right.
Well, and that's the thing. If we are no longer the reserve currency, the only other thing the U.S. has a leg to stand on as far as global economics goes is the fact that we are the strongest military in the world.
Yeah, it would just kill you. That's great.
That's all we got.
Great.
Literally, that's all we have.
Just fucking slaughter mankind because they're not as advanced or something.
Okay. Well, that and to a smaller degree, there are a lot of countries that have built themselves up based upon U.S. debt and the petrodollar.
Oh yeah.
So
it's just so fake, dude. Everything just so fake, dude.
Well, if the dollar collapses, it's gonna fuck a lot of other countries over as well, because they own so much of our debt. So they're gonna be fucked too.
No, and that's what I'm saying. Like, we'll be on top because we've fucked everybody harder than even the fucking Israel has.
Well, no,
everybody else will be fucking abject poverty under some fake fucking economic system that is purely meant to enslave people.
Review. Here's a question for you and for you.
I'm kind of going off. I'm getting drunk.
Oh, it's all good. Tequila is bad for you. Anyway. But no. Here's the thing, man. If they ditched the petrodollar, do you think the United States would go into a rapid expansion and just say fuck it and start attacking the neighbors?
No, we wouldn't be able to.
I just think, dude, we're so lame. We won't do anything, dude.
Our forces, why we might be the strongest.
Pussies unless it's for Israel.
Why we might be the
For
strongest
Israel,
military in the world?
We will go fucking erase a half a country for Israel.
One of the
But
things why we might be the strongest military in the world, we are still spread thin. So if a war actually broke out, it's going to be a lot of countries attacking U.S. military bases and a lot of countries that are not the United States.
dude, we're so busy defending Israel.
Well, first thing I would
we do, dude, we just like it don't even matter. Like we will just.
Well, let's try this thought experiment, boys. Let's try this thought experiment. They ditch the petrodollar. They go to the Chinese currency. Okay, that's the worst possible scenario. They go Chinese. You have
Dude,
the
that's so
shift.
Chinese. Dude, so Chinese phobia. Like,
You have the influence shift to the Asian venue, right? So the United States, first thing I do if I'm president is I pull my bases back to the United States. I go, okay, I secure my economy, I start building a war machine, and I invade my neighbors.
Dude, that's what makes sense, dude. That's why we can't have you as the president. That's why we have to have some fucking fake motherfucker that cons everybody into believing he's fucking great. It's just the same thing over and over. And you were right. You were right all along, dude. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry I fucking believed in Trump. Because it's bullshit. And I was wrong. It sucks, man. It's fucking way of things, dude. You can't fucking stand up and say that Israel is a problem because we do all our bidding for Israel. It's fucked up, dude. It's so fucked up on so many levels. If Chuck Schumer is fucking pro-abortion here and anti-abortion in Israel, and he's a fucking dual citizen, and he's on our Congress, and that's not even fucking talked about. We have so many problems, dude. If you can't even talk about that because you'll be considered an anti-Semite. Fuck everybody, dude. I'm so done with it. I don't care what anybody calls me. I'm a fucking Christian male, and I will not be shit on for my fucking beliefs. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like, I'm so pissed off at this point. I never even have ever felt like this in my whole life. Never. They are shitting on our culture so bad just for the sake of shitting on it because we tolerate it, guys. We fucking tolerate it. We let them do this to us, and we just fucking take it. And it's bullshit. It is. It's fucking bullshit, man. And anybody, just tell me why I'm wrong. Anybody chime in.
No, I don't necessarily think you're wrong.
Yeah. It sucks. It sucks because I gotta be that guy. That's what it is. It sucks because I have to be the dude out of all my friends who is always like, no, dude, no, you just not treating him right. Dude, you gotta fucking treat him like this. And like, I was that guy. I've been fucked by it so bad.
Well, dude, I'm the guy that argued abortion at karaoke night, and it was ladies' night also at the bar.
There you go.
Yeah, so I'm that dude. But no, Doku. What I was saying,
we've all been subverted, dude. We've all been inverted by this fucked up reality. These people have pushed on us, and they're doing it to see if we say no. That's the whole thing.
I'm not even gonna point the finger at Israel. I'm gonna point the finger at essentially the UN, NATO, the EU, everybody else. I agree with Trump on. I agree with Trump on this. I'm sorry. I'm putting America first. I care about the citizens of the United States. I'm not here to police the world. I'm not here to take care of the world. I'm not here to hold your hand. I don't care if you're Jewish. I don't care if you're Muslim. I don't care if you're Christian. if you're not from the United States, if you're not a United States citizen, it's not my job to take care of you. And if you think it is, well, sorry, it's not. So you can either take care of yourself or you can kiss my ass.
Yep.
I care about America. I care about American citizens.
And that's
what my job is.
And that's what Trump says. But what, like, I have been undying supporter of Trump, and Magi knows this. Magi just knows this better than anybody, dude. I've never sucked his ass, and he knows that too. I've never sucked his ass. I've always been like, man, he's just better than what we had offered. Doesn't mean it was right. I don't agree with him all this stuff, but like now I'm getting so. Honestly, I'm just telling people like it is because people won't tell people like it is.
I've told many people on multiple occasions I think Trump is a fucking jackass, and he is.
I love him. I still love him. I think
he's a fucking asshole. But you know what? He's an asshole that fucking actually cares about America and its citizens, and that's all I need to know.
Yeah, he's my asshole. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing. Like he is an asshole, but he's my asshole. But the thing is, like, when does he come? When does he become? You know, like, when do we look at it internally and be like, dude, he fucked us, dude? Like,
well, no, review. That's funny. That's kind of like how my wife describes me. Yeah, he's an asshole, but he's my asshole.
Yeah, yeah. That's the way it is, dude. Like, you're the man. Like, what's she gonna do? Find some other asshole? You're the best asshole she can find. You know what I mean?
Well, again, that's the reason I hate the rhinos. I hate the neocons. I hate the fucking Justice Democrats. I hate the fucking socialists. I hate the communists. I'm sorry. I care about Americans. I don't care if you're black, blue, brown, green, yellow, purple. I do not give a shit. I do not care. As long as you're an American and you're an American citizen, I want what's best for you. I care about America. I'm not here to take care of the rest of the fucking world. I'm here to take care of America. And if you don't like it, kiss my ass.
Well, speaking of taking care of America, I know there's hardly anybody watching, but hey,
dude, I didn't
know this until today, but Streamlabs for March is having a 10% off sale on all merch. And guess what? I sell merch. Go check it out by yourself. Shut up memes.
Awesome.
Go get yourself a mad libertarian pillow. Dude, hell, you want to hang a little fucking banner on your wall? I got that too.
Can I buy a top hat?
So awesome.
No, I don't sell a top hat. I need to look into that though.
Oh my god, I want a fucking sweatshirt with a top hat. I'm so mad, dude.
All right. Well, that's enough for the infomercial portion of the show.
But that's good. Dude, you're being professional. Dude, that's what a responsible fucking adult will do for his family. Provide.
Yeah, once again, it is 10% off, people. 10% off. That's like free money, man.
I'm tired of these subverters. I'm tired of these fake motherfuckers. Like, that's what.
By the way, buy them Trump steaks. We all like them Trump steaks.
The reason I started playing metal music, dude, the reason I started playing rock and roll was because I was against the system. And when I did that, when I was learning all that shit, dude, that was in the 90s. Like, and I was, trying to be thoughtful. I didn't know shit, but I just knew Rage Against the Machine and shit, and they were. They were. It doesn't matter that their vision was a little different than ours, dude, but you listen to their shit.
Well, no, let's get to music a little bit. Review. You didn't really want to talk about, so let's put it down. Let's talk a little bit about music, man.
Yeah, dude, I love it.
So,
I'll talk music for 90 hours.
Yeah, well, first off, it's getting a little hard to hear you. It's a little bit crackly.
Okay, perfect. I can adjust things. Hang on. Yeah, I already know why. Is that better?
Yep, that's a lot better. There you go.
You know why? It's hard to hear me when my phone is in my pocket because I'm retarded and high and drunk, and I put my phone in my pocket like an idiot. Like I think it's just magical. Like you can hear me while the phone is in my pocket. Dumb. Sorry.
No, but so your band, man. What kind of music do you guys play?
Metal. Straight up fucking punch you in the face metal, dude. It's so good. It's going so good. I love it.
Real quick.
My brother, dude, it's like
you're saying metal, man. You're saying metal.
Yeah.
Is it all power chords? Because I hate when it's all power chords.
No.
I don't like that shit.
Not at all, dude. Like, do you like Southern metal at all? Like, I know you're into like Southern culture, but like, do you like Southern metal? Like, who? If you did, like, who would you think? I'm not putting you on the spot, and if you don't, you don't have to answer. Like, I can.
I don't know any bands right off the top of my head. I do know when it comes to metal, dude.
Do you ever listen to Down?
When it comes to metal, Slayer's lyrics are choppy to me. I'm not necessarily a Slayer fan. Pantera,
Slayer fan.
I will listen to all day long.
Pantera, dude, I'm a Christian. I'm a total hardcore Christian. I'm a total hardcore Christian, and I will love Slayer to the day I die. I love it. I don't condone what they say.
Well, no,
because I'm a fan of the riff, dude. I am a student of music. I can't.
Well, you're a guitarist. I'm a vocal guy. I was in choir and vocal jazz and shit. And their lyrics don't flow. It doesn't work.
You're wrong.
I'm not wrong.
Yeah, you are.
I know.
No, you're wrong.
Don't. It's
you're wrong.
It's like a 3-beat bar. Bah, bah, bah. Bah, bah, bah. This
is the awesome point of
fucking garbage.
Discussions that we get into because we respect each other so much that we won't like. I have a total disagreement with you. I love Slayer. Love Slayer. I will die on that fucking hill, son, for Slayer. And I am a Christian. And they are totally anti-Christian.
Pantera is better than Slayer.
Yes, they are. Dimebag Daryl is my personal fucking musical god. I mean, of all people, I worship Dimebag Daryl.
Dude, I want that fucking Confederate flag electric guitar, dude. That Warlock.
It's not even about that. It's about his soul.
I don't care. I just want that guitar.
His spirit. Dude, it's about I know what you're saying because I want the fucking guitar too. I totally do. No joke. I get what you're saying. But what I'm saying is it's so much farther beyond that because he and Stevie Ray Vaughan, in my opinion, are the two best guitar players that ever walked the face of the planet.
I don't know, man. You got Eric Clapton up in there.
I love Eric Clapton, dude. I love Eric Clapton. Eric Clapton is my boy, dude. I'm telling you.
Dude,
old slow hand ain't as good, dude.
I would throw Richie Sambora in there. Have you heard Richie Sambora and Eric Clapton? That album they did together?
Dude, Fuck
off. That is good shit.
It is great. Richie Sambora is a bad motherfucker. I'm not talking shit about him. I'm saying that Dimebag Daryl was the greatest guitar player that ever fucking walked the face of the earth.
Better than Jimi Hendrix? That's tough.
Yes. Dude, in my book. That's how fucking metal I am, dude. That's how fucking metal I am. I wouldn't never fight like you. All right. But if somebody just dude, like this and that and like spit in my face, dude, I just kill them. Dude, they ever told me Dimebag wasn't like if they told me like, oh, Dimebag's fucking, he ain't like Vince Neil. Like, Vince Neil's so much cooler than Dimebag. Dude, I just fucking kill him, dude. I don't think I could restrain myself. I'd be like, dude, I love Motley Crue. And I love Vince Neil. But you're a piece of shit and I'll kill you over that. Like, it's like in that movie, Airheads, when the record company asked him, like, dude, who was better Lemmy or God, and they're like, trick question. Lemmy is God, dude. It fucks their whole world up, right? Like I'm a rock and roller, man. Like I'm so Christian. I am. I'm Christian to the core. Like fuck everything else. Like I'll die. I literally will die on that cross. Like you have to crucify me, and even then, I won't fucking give in. I'll never give in. I don't give a fuck, because not giving in is rock and roll, man. It is, dude. The spirit of rock and roll is telling the status quo fuck right off, man. And the problem with today is like people think that saying fuck Trump is like that, and it ain't, dude. Saying fuck Trump is the status quo. Standing up for yourself, defending what you think is right, that's what's right. Even if you ain't right, that's what's right. Don't cuck out. Are you there? I feel like you're
Well, no, and
holy shit. Okay, you are there. I really felt like
I'm still here. I had to step away.
I felt like that was maybe so epic or something. I don't know. So I'm so sorry.
No. But well, what do you think about like some of the blues musicians? What do you think about the blues, man?
Do you want me to play blues? Like I'll play blues, dude. I love blues. I love it so much, dude. I'm a
if you want to play, like that's what you were trying to do over on your stream, man.
No, it wasn't, dude. I didn't even care about my stream.
I can't get
I didn't even give a dude. I literally,
so.
I don't give a fuck about my stream, dude. I give a fuck about awesome reality. Awesome reality right now is happening on your channel, not mine. And I'm gonna support you all the way, dude. You're my brother, dude. We started this whole fucking. I mean, we had our own visions. I'm not, nothing like that, but. You did good, dude. You done good. Me and you both started at the same time. We both had the same kind of concept and idea. It was not what everybody was doing. It was against the grain. And we stuck by our convictions, man. That's what we do. I didn't realize at the time. I just thought it was what cool people did. Or I thought it was like what awesome people did. Like people that had logic and sense in their head. That's what they did. But now, I think it's something more. I think it's something more sacred, because all these people that we interact with are so inverted. They live in this inverted reality. I call it inversion. I don't know what else to call it. They live to subvert and pervert reality. I feel like such an asshole for saying that. Like, I love titty bars. I love hot chicks so much. Can you guys hear me? Wait, hold on. I'm sorry.
No, I could hear you. No,
I just want to make sure I wasn't talking over people. Like,
no. I was looking at the chat. Pasta Sauce says, "What do you drink and what do you know?" I'm drinking a beer. Review is having some tequila. Tequila is bad for you.
Hey, wait, I forgot I'm not on. Hold on. Hey, what up, peeps? Right there. I forgot I wasn't on live stream. I'm like in my own mental thing. I'm trying to shoot everybody so straight, dude. I don't want people to get subverted. I don't want people to get inverted. I want people to live a fruitful life.
Wait, so is somebody coming around flipping people upside down? No.
What? Yes.
What you said?
Okay.
Inverted.
Yes.
So someone's coming around.
Yes. Okay. I mentioned the word inversion. I could do that. Go off on it if you want me to. You want me to? You really want me to?
I don't know. Doku, what do you think?
You make the call. It could be a different stream. Maybe we can have a whole different stream about inversion. It's a very important concept. We don't have to go into it.
How is it important? And what is it? And why have I never heard of this?
Inversion. Okay. Do you want me to explain it to you? You got to give me the floor for like 5 or 10 minutes if you want me to do this.
All
I will do it.
You know what?
And if you want me to stop, just tell me to stop. All right.
Oh, go ahead.
All right. So the order of the world, in my mind, and people who at least semi align themselves with libertarianism, or I guess I'd maybe call Ayn Randism, because she was really the first person, as far as I know, to really come out. Well, I mean, it was Thomas Jefferson and stuff before that, but for her to recauterize it, she was really the one that kind of came along in the 40s and really cemented the fact that capitalism is really the way to go, and it creates awesome society. You guys following me so far? Are you still there? I'm gonna make sure like you guys can hear me. I don't want to trail off and lose my hearing.
I can hear you. Oh, Doku, are you following him?
No, I'm listening.
Okay, so so make sure my internet's still going, because I couldn't hear anything. If I don't hear anything, I think I'm a sage or a wise man, and I am not a sage, or I'm a fucking drunk. Okay, I want to make that clear. I'm not a prophet or any bullshit like that. I just at this point in my life, I have relatives that are breaching the end of their life force, and I love them so much, and I'm trying to figure all this out. Does that make sense to you guys? Sure it does.
Okay, all right. So we're jumping down the rabbit hole here.
Yeah. Tell me where I'm supposed to go here. Help me out.
All right. So inversion. What do you
Yes.
mean? An inversion of logic?
So key. This is so key, guys, and it is the key term is inversion. Okay, and again, like we were talking about the Jews and stuff before, this is so key because Mad Dodge knows that I was not a Jewish person or a goy person or whatever the fuck all that bullshit is. He knows that I'm a reality person, a logic person, which is okay. So the word for logic in Latin is logos. Okay, I believe that I have logos. I believe that Mad Dodge has logos. Okay, that means that we will stand up and die on a hill, whatever hill that may be, for the things that we believe in. And Doku, I would suspect you're the same, because I've just heard you've been talking tonight, and I believe you're probably on the same path as us. I don't want to speak for you. You can speak for yourself right now, but I believe that would be somewhat congruent with what I'm talking about. Agreed or disagree?
Yeah, I have my all I can say is I have my own perspectives and my own conclusions, and
correct. I want to hear them. That's what I want to hear. That's what I don't want to pressure you here.
Why do you want to hear them?
I'm curious because I want to hear.
Okay.
Yeah, I love hearing different perspectives. I don't care if it's something I consider right, wrong, indifferent. Like I just want to.
I'm joking. Doku knows I'm kidding.
Okay. I don't know because I'm gullible or whatever.
I mean, I can surmise it fairly
I'm
easily.
Bald. I'm bald, dude. Look at there's hair over here. There's no hair here, dude. Look at the little fuzzies.
Dude, I can explain it pretty easily.
Go for it. I want to hear it. Man,
the first thing I can say is my perspectives are my own. Whether you agree or disagree with them, that's completely up to you. And
correct.
Whether I agree or disagree with you, that shouldn't deter you from the way you view the world or what you think. that you think the way you do for whatever reason. I'm not you. I haven't had
Correct.
your own life experiences. It would be very it'd be kind of a dick move for me to try to force you to think the same way that I do.
I would
The
agree.
best thing
That's
I can do is explain to you why I think the way I do and why I have the belief system that I do.
correct.
You know, I don't hate Jews. I don't hate
No,
Muslims. I don't hate Christians. Everybody has their
exactly.
own life choice. Everybody has their own life choices. Everybody makes those choices for different reasons.
Correct.
I'm not going to pretend to understand exactly why you make those choices. I can disagree with them, and that's perfectly
Absolutely.
fine. But
Absolutely.
I'm not going to go after you. I'm not going to try to attack you or, harass you or do any of this kind of other this or that other bullshit. I
Yep.
don't know what you've been through. By that same token, though, the golden rule: treat other people the way you want
And
to be treated.
I'm sure, I'm sure that you feel for people because just the way you're speaking of others, and I get a general feeling of respect towards other people that you're around. I
Well,
don't know you at all. I don't know you at all. You know, this is total fucking first time even meeting you online. I get a feeling that you care about other people, and that
I think Mad Dodge already knows this. I've probably already divulged it on stream, but I'll do it again just for the sake of making a
good.
point.
Do it. Absolutely.
The For the record, before I go into this, I am agnostic.
Yeah.
I believe in something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only human.
Yep.
I'm not Christian. I'm not Muslim. Not Jewish. I don't care about your skin color. I don't care
Yep.
about what religion you adhere to. But I do believe in something, and I don't believe in coincidence.
Yep.
I'm not going to pretend to know what that something is because I am
Correct.
only human.
Correct.
The
I've been there,
first,
dude. I've been there, brother. I've
well,
so been there because
the first
that's what
person.
feeling alive and feeling human to me feels like. Just
Oh,
like exactly what you described. Like,
and that's an argument I've always made is if we're all created in his image, and
uh
there's always this idea of God.
huh,
So in many different religious texts, you always run across the idea of free will.
yep.
Well, a
I've,
lot of people who are atheists like to ask, well, why doesn't God come down if we're doing all this horrible shit to each
yep.
other?
Yep.
Why isn't he coming down to correct it?
Man,
Why isn't Daddy getting his belt? It's because it's
man.
not up. It's because it's not up to Dad to come down here and teach you how to treat your brothers or your sisters. It's up to you. You got to learn and grow for yourself. You're not gonna have Papa holding your hand the whole damn time.
Correct.
That just breeds children. You're
Correct.
gonna have to learn. You're gonna have to learn how to grow up and be a man,
Right.
or be a woman. You're gonna have to learn how to treat people with kindness and dignity. And if you
Well,
can't do that,
here's
that's on you.
here's an interesting question along that premise. If we're created in God's image, does that mean one day we will become a god?
No. And I'll tell you, this is where I was gonna go before. I didn't want to interrupt Toku there because he was just bringing just hardcore knowledge, dude. Every question he was asking was like an answer unto itself. Like, I get it, dude. I so get it. I never used to get it. I so get it now. Sorry, excuse me. Like, I don't give a fuck about burping or fucking swearing. None of that matters, dude.
Well, if you don't mind,
Yeah.
if you don't mind, I actually kind of do want to finish this point.
Sure, sure. Go ahead. No, go ahead. I'm sorry. I did not mean to interrupt you at all.
Oh, dude, no, there's no need to apologize. I was just interjecting because I
Go
actually
for it.
I do have a point here.
I'm a conversationalist, and I appreciate you. Go for it, brother.
Yeah, thank you, man. And like I said, there's no need to apologize. And again, this is an example of you need to treat other people the way that you would want to be treated. You need to treat other people with respect and kindness. And if you can't do that, while we are all created in his image, you also have to remember there is such a thing as good and evil in the world. You have such a thing as free choice.
Yes,
You
dude.
can choose to be good. You can choose to be evil. You can be a dick. You can be an asshole. People will view you as such. Or you can choose to be kind. You can try to reach out. You can try to understand. But we do have such a thing known as free choice. Even the devil or whatever demon, pull from whatever religious text you want. There is this idea.
Lucifer.
Yeah, well, there is this idea of good and evil. But even the most evil entities in any religious texts still had this thing called free choice. They chose to act in a certain way, and they suffer the consequences of their actions. The same way that we here in this world suffer the consequences of our own actions. So if I choose to be a dick to somebody, they can be a dick right back to me.
Correct. And here's the thing. My buddy said this to me the other day. I wasn't arguing because I don't argue anymore. Oops, sorry. I'm just trying to make sure my camera's as close to the right. See my bald head? I want to make sure everybody sees my fucking shitty bald head. Because it's logos. It's the acceptance of what is. All right. I always shave my head because I'm a bad motherfucker. I am. And you ain't going to take that away from me. All right. But I shave my head because, fuck me. Shit. You guys still there? Oh my God. You there?
Yeah, no,
I can hear you, man.
You talk down and it's like, bam, American flag. I'm like, yup.
Sorry, where was I at? I fucking yanked my shit and whacked my fucking beer all over the ground. Not beer, but my claw. What are you?
Man, how much beer? How much
I was
alcohol?
on to something important though. I was like I was so like onto it. What was I saying? Just give me it. Like, can you team
Logos?
me off? Logos. Okay. All right. So logos. Have you guys ever heard that term?
Mm-hmm.
You have?
Latin.
It's
Latin.
Okay, because I've only heard it like a couple weeks ago, but it makes total sense to me.
The first time I heard it was from reading some of it was either Plato or Socrates. Forget which one.
Dude, that's so much above me. Like, I know of it, but like, for fuck's sake, like I've never read that. Like, dude, this is like me. I think that's so cool that you've done, dude, and I wish I have read it. But like, just so you know me, like if we're getting to know each other, like I'm such a fucking like. I'm not trying to be like a rock star guy, but like I just like don't give like I give a fuck, but it's important.
Dude, you're just being you, like
yeah. I am a tip controversial and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But I'm not trying to do it just for the sake of doing it. Like I really do care, and I'm trying to figure out the world. You know what I mean? Just as much as anyone else says. I'm not trying to shit talk anybody. I'm just having fun. I just like having fun.
This is why I like the internet.
Exactly.
You can talk to people and you can interact. Exactly. You can talk to people, interact with people that you would normally never have the chance to do so, and that's what's so great about the internet. It's also why I hate the idea of censorship. We should at least have the ability to talk to people and grow as people.
Yeah.
Because
and Mad Dodge knows this so well because Mad Dodge is like was there with me, like, and he knows that like I don't give a fuck about anything other than my dude, God, country, and family. or God, family, and country. That's the way I see it. Like some people say God, country, and family. I think that family is like, dude, what's the point of even living if you don't have your fucking family? You know what I mean?
Well, actually, review. I've got a question for you.
Yeah. And just so you name too, just so you know too, I don't care. You can call me Clint. Like my name is Clint. So, and I know you didn't know that, but like I'm just introducing myself. My name is Clinton or Clint. Everybody calls me Clint. Big Red Clint. Big Red.
It's all good, bro. It's all good, brother.
Right.
You've got some you got some Irish blood in you. I can see.
Scottish to North English is that what I think it is. Like to the best
Hey,
of my
I'm a McLean. I'm Scotch Irish. We're one of those crazy bastards. When you see that scene in Braveheart where the Irish and the Scottish start shaking hands and everything, yeah, that's my background.
Dude, that's the shit that gets my cockles. I'll tell you that. That's the shit that gets my cockles. Because like, they're like, you know, we're all good people. We need to unite, not fight.
Well, I've got a question for you.
Long, dude. Like, yeah. Go for it.
I've got a question for you. Do you believe in coincidence? And I'm not trying to make a Q reference, but
no, I don't, and I'll tell you why. Because of the Big Lebowski. As stupid or as crazy as that may sound, the whole coincidence thing is hashed out in The Big Lebowski, and nobody even talks about it. This is my own theory that I've come up with myself. I've never heard anybody else talk about this. It's something that I came up with while high on mushrooms watching The Big Lebowski. It's my favorite movie ever, and I think I fully get it and what it's about. Say your question again, because I can answer it. What was your question?
Do you believe in coincidence?
No, I don't believe in coincidence. I believe in nods. I think God gives little nods to you. He or she tells you that. I think it's he, but according to whatever you want to believe, he or she, in case you believe it's a she, I believe God gives you little nods, like that it's okay or good or not. Like if you make fun of somebody and it's not like politically correct or whatever, and the press buries your ass and you just ruins your whole career. I really strongly believe that God will pull you out of that because you did what was right. And
so I'll tell you why I don't.
I don't necessarily know if it's God or not, but coincidence.
Okay. Coincidence.
I'm not necessarily. I'm not
going to
necessarily
interrupt you, but I'll come back to it. I keep forgetting coincidence. Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm not necessarily a proponent of fate, but I do think there are moments in our lives that are almost meant to happen.
Yes.
And there are other moments where there is a beginning and an after. And it's like BC and AD. And that's it. That like I have 3 moments of my life where it is before this and after this.
Yeah.
And
so go ahead, Dodge.
Well, no, I'm just saying I don't necessarily think that's coincidence though. Then again, is it all mapped out? I don't know. I do believe in free choice.
I don't think it's mapped out. I think God presents challenges for us and we have to choose the right path. I think that God, Abraham, what have you, whatever your chosen, I guess, deity is, you really have to like think inside of yourself and weigh out the logic of what is going on. See, like the thing is like people with like say like logic like doesn't equal Christianity because of faith or believing in somebody that doesn't exist, somebody that they can't prove. But I, at this point, totally disagree. I believe that it's totally real.
So I can tell you I can tell you why I asked the question.
Go
And
ahead.
again, this is my personal
Yes, because I am such a
view.
non-church goer. I have literally been to church 6 times in my whole life, probably. I'm not
And
drinking that.
this is my personal view, my personal outlook on things, and this is why I don't believe in coincidence, and why I say what I do when it comes
Yeah,
to
yeah,
freedom of choice.
yes.
The first person I ever actually loved ended up with postpartum depression and committing suicide and taking her own life after having an abortion.
I can't imagine having to deal with
That that drove me into a 2-year bout of depression and
I'm sure.
extreme alcoholism. It
I'm
was
sure.
not.
I'm in the
It,
middle of a 4-year bout of the same thing based on back pain. Okay, but I'm in the same thing. 4 years of
well,
4 years of like exiling my woman because she wasn't gonna stand by me. She's a fucking bitch. I had to fucking do away with her. Never had to do that my whole life.
for a very long time, and when I
Yeah,
say very long, I mean yeah, a bout of 4, 5-ish years. You know,
yeah. I mean,
I always
it's
wondered
been
what
a
the.
solid 4 years of shit for me, and
Well, and
that's
again, I always wondered
not
what
anybody
was the
else's
point.
problem. It's my problem because I'm fucked up with these conditions that I have. It's nobody's fault. You know what I mean? But
Well, and
yeah,
that's the thing. I always wondered what if there is something more, if there is a purpose to this, if there's
there
something
is.
greater, what was the point?
There is.
And and
I'll tell you right now if you want to know it.
well, and I can tell you as well. It after that,
I think I can.
I
I will
af,
not tell you for certain. I will just tell you from my life experience what's been awesome for my life. And I can tell you that
well
lately it's been
review. Hold on,
Jesus Christ.
let me
Yeah,
finish this one
sure.
because
Absolutely.
there's even more.
hmm Dude, I'm so bald. I'm
After
just
that
so
instance,
dude,
after that instance,
so old and so bald, dude. I,
dude, you're good. Don't
dude, I've
don't worry
never,
about it.
dude. Look at this.
Don't worry
Look,
about it,
dude,
homie.
I'm balder than Gene Hackman, dude. I'm 35 years old and fucking balder than
Well,
Gene.
no, check it out, man. You wanted to play music, right? So why Doku
Well,
finishes
no,
his
I want to hear his point. He was going off on something really important. I don't want to shut him down. I want to listen to his point. It's very important to me to hear his point
So, Mad
because
Dodge, you've already met Kim. You've already talked to Kim.
yeah, she's cool. Yeah.
So the girl
look
that
at
got the girl that got the abortion who committed suicide, her name was Amy. So after Amy died,
dude. Why is it always Amy?
for
I just gotta ask a
for
question. Why is it Amy? Why is it always Amy? Because that's the girl's name that I, borderline. I was on like love with. Her name was.
do you believe in coincidence?
No, I believe in. I
Do
believe
you,
in them. Well, hang on. This is so important. This is so key. Do you love the Big Lebowski?
do you
Never seen
believe
it.
in magic in a young girl's heart?
Hold on.
But
No, wait. The Big Lebowski, in my opinion, is the greatest movie that's ever been made. There's never been another movie that's even been fucking close. There's so many things that you can tie to it. There's so many like life isms. It's not the yes yes, even though when you say yes yes later you can say yes yes. There's like so many other things, but I don't know what I'm fucking pretty drunk right now.
you know what?
I'm not
For
trying to be a philosopher. I'm just trying to hang tight. I'm just trying to hang. You know what I mean?
It's all good, bro. Don't don't worry. But no,
I'm having
after
such a good time. No, I'm having such a good time, dude. You guys don't even know. Like,
but no,
I was
after Amy died.
I was so conscious, like so self-conscious about stuff for a while because I'm just like life is going so fucked up sometimes. You know what I
Dude,
mean?
that's life. It,
It is.
it,
I'm not trying to fucking like sit on the dock of the bay and just cry about it all day either. But this is what, dude. I'm a musician. I don't know what else to fucking do.
but no,
Except
after
singing a song about it. What the fuck else I got? Like nothing. This is what I
dude,
got.
here's where it gets weird. After Amy died, and she spelled her name Aimee,
Dude, you ever heard
which
that
so
song, dude?
yep, I already know the one you're talking about. But this is
The one by
where
the
it gets
Prairie
weird.
League or the whatever, by the Prairie League, the Pure Prairie League. I think it's what the band name's called.
Well, this
Amy, what you gonna do? Like that song.
yeah, I know the song.
I know I'm without you. And it's just been just a while.
But no,
I don't know.
here's where it gets weird.
Fucked up, dude.
After all of that shit,
Mhm.
when uh I actually had woken up to Kim dead. Yeah,
Kim
she had had
dead.
a yeah, Kim, the person I'm currently with. I woke up to her actually dead. Eyes wide open, palsied hand. Dead.
Seriously?
Were it not, yeah, dead serious. No pun intended.
Oh my god.
Were it not for the experience I had been through with Amy and knowing how to deal with grief or trauma, she would probably be dead. She's not. She's still
So
alive to
fucked
this day. So, so yeah, I don't believe in
Dude,
coincidence, but despite how unfair life might seem,
alright.
at the time you
Yeah.
might ask, what purpose does this serve? Why does life seem
Correct.
unfair? Why do we go through these traumatic experiences?
Because we are, I'll tell you why.
Because
If you're ready
there's
for
more
it.
to it.
I don't
Because
want
there's
to
more to it.
I don't want to interrupt you.
Yeah.
I don't want to interrupt you. But
The reason we go through these kind of experiences, we don't necessarily always know at the time. And perhaps our lives might diverge from the path that we're currently on. Maybe that experience was a bad one. Like maybe my experience with Amy was traumatic. I will carry it to my grave. I'll never forget it.
damn it, man.
But
Why is it always
but
Amy?
it
The
but
fuck is it always
it
Amy,
prepared me.
dude?
It prepared me for what I
Dude,
was going to experience in the future,
dude,
and
Amy
it
is
gave
such
me the
a
kind of it gave me the kind of fortitude that I needed to. Yes, I might have lost someone I've loved, but going through that experience and having to fight through that grief hardened me enough that when I was, when seconds matter, when I had to not get caught up in yeah
because you're a
the
fucking
mental
man. You're
well
a fucking man. And you
the mental trauma
stood
of having to look at someone who I loved, again, eyes wide open, literally staring death in the face. It didn't freak me out. I just did what I needed to do
because you're a fucking man.
but also
Dude, that's
because
what
I
the
had already
essence of
been,
all of this is. It's what the essence
but
of
I had
all of
been
it is.
through
I'm
it.
telling you guys. It's what
But
the essence
I
of all of
had,
it is.
but
Stand up and be a man every fucking time. Doesn't matter
well, and
if
that's
it's
the
gonna be
thing.
women.
I had been
But
through it. I had been through it. I knew what that trauma was like. And this is the joke I always make. God wanted to take the person I love from me. I wasn't going to let that happen again. So I did what I had to do. I defied God and I won. So,
you
yeah,
can't
was it
ever
true? Was it
defy God
traumatic?
and win. Hang
And that's
on.
the
You can't
thing.
ever defy God and win.
But that's the thing.
What did you do?
I didn't actually defy God. I was given an opportunity to save somebody's life, and I did it because I had been through the life. Because I had been, and that's why I say it's the joke I always make.
Good.
But I had been through that experience. I knew what it was like. I didn't let it freak me out. I did what I had to do because I was prepared. Because I was prepared for it. No, I was prepared for it. I was prepared for it. Life had presented me with an opportunity, tragic, albeit.
That's what I've come to find, brother.
Yeah,
that's what I've come to find.
I might have lost Amy, but I had the chance to save Kim's life, and that's exactly what I did because that opportunity was provided to me.
You save the innocents, man, wherever you can. You save the innocents.
And that's why I say there is no such thing as...
you can figure it out because it's so complex and there's so many liars. You know what I mean?
Well, and that's why I say there is no such thing as coincidence, but you have to take even the worst situations that life presents you, and you have to learn from them. You have to grow from them as a person, because if you don't, you're gonna end up losing somebody else. That's the lesson. That's the lesson I took. I might have lost Amy, but I still managed to save Kim's life because I didn't.
Well, the thing you saved was logos. Okay, this is a totally new term. I mean, you're talking like within hitting 5 to 10 weeks of hitting the street term of logos. Okay. What logos is a term that comes from Latin that means logic, and this is what I've learned is it's a new thing. All right, it's not a new thing to follow logic, but it's a new thing to dedicate your life's ambition to not fucking with logic, not disgracing what is in this life. And I'm not telling anybody how to live. I'm not telling anybody how to live because I am not a fucking prophet, dude. I'm a degenerate rock and roller, dude. That's what I am. I'm not anybody to tell anybody who to do anything, dude. I'm the last person to do that. I've snorted coke. I smoked weed. I've done all that stuff.
Well, and that's the thing. And this is why I say I don't believe in coincidence. I didn't let Amy's death prevent me from saving Kim's life.
Correct.
I don't believe in coincidence. I don't. Life is never going to be easy.
Hold on. So I got something really important to say. I do believe in coincidence. I only believe in it as a cosmetic joke from God to let you know He exists. Okay, and I'll give you the experience.
Well, here's the thing. If I had let Amy's death take me down to the level that it was going, where I was killing a bottle of Jack a night.
Dude, I'm so sorry that we're even talking about this. I wouldn't
be alive. I wouldn't be alive to have saved Kim's life. So I don't believe in coincidence, but you do find at certain points in time, you do find yourself at a point where you have a decision to make. Am I going to drown myself in a bottle, or am I going to pull myself up out of that shithole and move on with my life? Because again,
you're a fucking man.
Well, because if I drowned myself,
what you have to do.
If I drowned myself in a bottle. If I drowned myself in a bottle, I wouldn't have been sober enough to wake up at 8 a.m. Granted, traumatic experience. Waking up to somebody you love dead is a traumatic experience.
Well, if you would have drowned yourself in a bottle, though, Doku, to be fair, would she have even been there? I mean, come on.
Oh, yeah, she was more of a drunk than I am, to be honest. She'll tell you.
So you guys were drinking together.
Yeah, we're a match made in hell. But no, if I had allowed myself to drown myself in a bottle, it there's no way I would have been able to save her life. And the reason she died was due to a hereditary heart condition. So it would only have been a matter of time. But had I had not already been through the experience I had been through with Amy, I doubt I would have been able to handle the stress of the situation because it is literally a matter of minutes. And if I just freaked out, she'd be dead. But she's not.
Yeah.
So you do find yourself at a crossroads at a certain point in time where again, you have free will. You can choose to make a decision. Your life is yours. You can choose to live it how you want, but your decisions do impact others. And again, I
Well,
do not believe in coincidence. I do believe that everything does happen for a reason. What
well,
you choose to do is on you.
yeah, but what you're saying though is you have a before this happened and after. Um, it's a shift in your life. It's like a trigger, and your life goes on a totally different direction after that, mentally and so forth. And I've had 3 of those moments in my life. I don't know how many you've had, but that's just there's a before and an after. And we separate history in the same way. You know what I mean? Like, it's
Well,
just interesting.
Guys,
again, you only have a few moments like that in your life, but how you choose to take it and what you choose to do with it, that will shape your life for
it will.
the rest of the
That's the
time you
thing,
have on
dude.
this world.
As unfortunate as it is, there's key moments where you have to make the right decision or make the wrong decision. Okay, and here's the thing. This is what's fucked up with everybody everywhere. You guys with me? Still hear me? I just want to make sure I'm not audio fucked or something.
No, I can hear you.
Oh no,
Okay.
you're
Okay.
golden.
So here's the deal, boys. Like I've tried to figure it out. Like I'm like, why? Why is society so fucked up? Like why can't they see what I see? Like what the fuck is going on? Like what there's something and it's like the like Star Wars, okay? The prequels were horrible, but they did have points to them, like the Phantom Menace. Like why are people accepting things that they accept? And where did this come from? And what the fuck is going on? Why? What? Like I today, it's so crazy because I've had 10 MRIs. I have all these back problems, right? I've had 10 MRIs where I've never taken any drugs. I've just gone into the tube and they just do whatever they do. And I'm like pretty calm, right? Today, however, I nodded off in there. I didn't know. Like, I was so tired because I'm on drugs. I'm on narcotics. Not now. Of course, I'm drinking. I'll never drink and do the narcotics. But that's why. Like, I took it off. So I'm like, today's drinking day. As soon as I took it off, let's go fucking pissed. Because fuck it. You guys still there? Just checking with you. I haven't heard you for a minute.
No, you're good, dude.
Okay, just checking. Making sure you're still
Yeah,
there.
no, and Doku, just to be fair,
Yeah.
he had surgery on his back, like really major surgery. They gave him
Yeah.
fentanyl, dude.
What'd you have,
Like,
Doku? Let me in on it, because I know all about that shit now. I'm fucking Frankenstein on that back shit now.
Hell, man, I just told you guys some really personal shit that again
Sorry, I probably...
fucked me up for a while.
I'm sorry, man. Like, um...
Honestly, I would say don't even apologize for it. It's it's life. Like this is what irritates me about the SJWs and the ideologues. It's like I'm sorry, life is not fair and it never has been, but you need to make
No,
the best of it.
exactly. Exactly.
It'll make you stronger. It's just you gotta roll with the punches sometimes, and
You do.
it sucks, but
You do. Yeah, that's it, man.
and
Because
the
you
fact
know
of the
what?
matter is,
You know what, brother?
you're
We
still
had
you're
it.
still
We
here.
got, yep, and we got it better than people who were in those fucking Russian gulags. No matter how fucked up I am, no matter how little money I have, I always have faith in Christ, and I always, I will never give in to anything else. I don't give a fuck what it is. You know what I
Well,
mean?
you know, this is the great thing, and this is why I love the internet. And I don't know, maybe this ties into some other stuff that's been going on recently, but you know what? We're still here. We're able to talk to each other. We can
Yes, we
share our
are.
life experiences.
Just like me and Mad Dodge. That's why I love Mad Dodge, man. Like, not to cut you short. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry for cutting you short, but like, that's
Dude,
the
you're
point.
good.
That's why me and you are talking right now. Is because of Mad Dodge is so fucking cool, dude. And Mad Dodge knows that I'm fucking cool. And me and him were like right off the bat. Like I couldn't keep doing it, dude. It's so hard. Like it's way harder than people think. Like people are like, oh, all you gotta do is sit there and talk on the internet. Like if you're good at talking, like you can talk on the internet. No, dude, you gotta have focus, man. You gotta have fucking. I had the focus. I had the emotional tie. I just can't. I can't emotionally deal with it where I'm at right now, man. Like these drugs and shit that are just. They're taking so much out of me. I'm still here, and I'm not giving up. I'll never give up. I'm a fucking Christian. You have to drag me off the field. I'm that kind of guy. Like you're gonna have to. If I was a quarterback, you'd have to drag me off the fucking field, tell me I suck. You know what I
Well,
mean?
dude, here's the thing.
You'd have to
You're at
throw me in
least
the
you
fucking
can.
dumpster. You know what I mean? Because I keep kicking, just keep kicking and fighting,
Yeah.
dude. I don't give a
So
fuck,
you'd be like, I saw this one game where they took Kershaw out of the game, right? And
yeah, that's your boy, dude.
fucking
Yeah,
cussing him
fucking
out.
Dodgers, dude. You
Yeah.
fucking
No,
dude,
you're not taking me out
you
of this.
subverted the Tigers, man. You know you did. You guys fucking subverted the Tigers. You know you did, dude.
Wait, Mad Dodge, I
Fuck.
thought you were a Red Sox fan.
No, he's not Red Sox. Fuck the Red Sox.
No,
Detroit,
hey,
bitch.
you know what? No, here it is. We're gonna do right now. Boom, Mad Dog special. MLB opening day. Dodgers a record 8 home runs. They crushed the Diamondbacks 12-5. Diamondbacks had no chance. Dude,
what is that spring training bullshit, dude?
Right
the fuck are they out there whacking each other's pods, dude? They're fucking jerking each other off, and they scored 12 runs. Great.
The fucking
they jerked each other off. They fucking went out to the pump house, dude. They went out to the pump house and jerked each other off. And they got 12 runs.
Get up out of here. Get up out of Dodger Field, Jack Green. You're fucking gone. You're done.
So you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose to the Cardinals in the playoffs. Gotcha.
Yeah, there's no chauvinistic qualities here when I'm telling him to go fuck himself.
I need to book a flight.
You know I was rooting for you though, dude. Dude, you know I was rooting for you when the Dodgers are in the fucking series, dude. You know I was rooting for you.
Oh, no, Dodgers will be in the series for the 3rd time, and this time we're gonna fucking win it.
And we ain't doing shit, dude. The Tigers, dude. The Tigers suck, dude. The Tigers suck so bad, dude.
Hey, Doku. I got $50 right now. Dude. Dodgers World Series.
Dude, the Jews stole. Dude, the Jews stole.
That's the bet right now on opening day is that they make it. Later, we may adjust to they win it. But right now, that is they make it 3rd year in a row. You got me? $50. Dude,
I got
$50,
you.
huh?
I got you.
$50, dude. I got it right now. Yep.
Dude, it's all. Dude, it's all the Jews, dude. The Jews ran the Tigers into the ground, dude. It's all
The
the
Jews ran the Tigers into the ground.
It's what it is, dude. I'm just speaking the truth. Like, what the fuck? They're the ones that fucking plowed it right in the ground. Like, we were doing good until the fucking Jews came around.
Wait, what Jew pitcher did you have that fucked everything up?
Goldstein. Fucking Goldstein. Dude, Goldstein came around and just fucked everything, dude. Just can't even stand, dude. I don't even want to be a Tigers fan, dude. Like, what am I gonna root for Goldstein? Yeah, fuck that, dude.
Well, how can you even get to the game? Don't you get knifed on the way there?
I hope everybody knows it's comedy. Like, I'm just being a smart ass, dude. Like, I don't hate Goldstein. Because I'm not
just wondering.
Because,
seriously,
dude,
this is the real.
Wait, hold on. So I have my phone off. I just want to make sure that everybody knows I'm totally cool with the Jews.
Don't worry, the SPLC is burning. I don't think you gotta worry.
Yeah, no. Like, I hope that says it straight because I love Jews. I love them.
Oh, hey.
I hope that
Seinfeld is.
Dude, I'm not even
shit,
joking. Like,
right?
dude, stop laughing at me, dude. I love the Jews, dude. Dude, they don't do anything wrong, dude. All they do is like launch us to the moon and shit. Like, dude, like if we didn't have the Jews, dude, we would never have got to the moon, dude. This is not gonna happen.
Wait, I thought it was a jerk.
Hey, by the way, hey, Mad Dodge, found a third beer.
You lucky son of a bitch! I hate you, right now.
Dude. Beers don't exist, dude. What conspiracy theory do you exist in where beers exist?
No, I'm nursing my beer to make it last. Like, I hate you right now.
Wait, hold on, man. I gotta ask you about something. Because I already know the answer, but I guess I gotta ask you. Just to be
the Jews did it.
How did? Well, I guess I don't have to ask you anymore.
No.
I already know.
Oh, by the way, later,
easy,
Terra
dude.
Marine.
Just shooting fish in the barrels is always the Jews, dude. Jews this, Jews that. There we go, fish in the barrel.
Man, Dutch motherfucker, pay attention to your fucking chat. Terra Marine, have a good one, bro.
Wait, hang on, wait, what? Whoa, we got a chat. Hold on.
I always have a chat.
I can't chat, dude. Who am I chatting? I will chat. Like I don't want to fuck off the chat, dude. Wait, hold on.
No, all right. So
I've been so long. I haven't been. Oh, wait.
Here's the thing, man. I'm thinking about doing a baseball roundup once a week. Actually, I just I don't know how many people would be interested.
Well, I would definitely be interested. Because I just on the basis of I want to be more active with you, whatever that means. Because I like you as a person. That's the only thing that matters to me. I don't care about clicks.
Well, no, I'm saying like
I think you're a really good person, man. And I really appreciate you. And there ain't nobody else I met online and it's cool like you. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that, man. Yeah, thanks. But no, not just like a Dodger roundup, like a baseball around the horn. Like this is what happened this week in baseball.
Well, I fucking wish I knew. Like I should probably know more. But like I don't know how fucked up my life is. I haven't been able to like spend all the time on baseball because baseball is so dynamic. Like to know everything about baseball like I did when I was in high school or something is like so crazy. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many numbers and you know.
Well, no, it's funny.
I love it. I love baseball, dude, and I fucking love that you're into it like that too. Well, because the Dodgers is shit, and dude, when the Dodgers were in it, dude, I was so rooting for you, man.
Oh, dude, don't,
you are the man. Like, and I hope you, and you know, I know the same thing. If the fucking Tigers were in it, you'd be thinking of me. Just like I was thinking of you the whole fucking time.
Well, no, dude, and I think the Dodgers will win the NL again.
Except, I gotta admit that you are way more of a Dodgers fan than I am a Tigers fan. But I would say that I am way more of a Lions and Pistons and Red Wings fan. Like, if you can go combine all the Lions and Red Wings and Pistons into like one, like I would be way more than that. The only thing I'm a little weak on is my Tigers. I love the Tigers, but I am weak on them compared to the other sports, just because. Whatever. I like the other sports better. I like hockey and basketball.
Well, yeah, baseball
this is what I am.
is my sport. But I'm also a Niners fan, which is funny because I
love
hate
the Niners too, dude. I used to love the Niners, man. Like
no, dude, this is funny though. I hate
the Steve Young shit.
Giants. I hate them. Like they fuck them. They could fucking die, dude. Fuck them.
Dude, but like right now, look, wait, hold on.
Like San Francisco 49ers. Fuck yeah.
Hold on. Dude, check this out, dude. This is just gonna fucking
let's go Caps.
One right up your bunghole, dude. Look, this is I'm gonna have all the pot ashes in there too.
Hey, review. All I gotta say is let's go Caps.
What?
Let's go Caps.
Whitecaps?
Washington Capitals.
What?
I don't give a fuck about that, dude. I'm talking about the fucking West Washington, the West Michigan fucking Whitecaps, dude. I don't give a fuck about your shit.
Hey, we got the Stanley Cup, so
I'm just joking.
The
Whitecaps, dude. You ever heard of the Whitecaps? Dude, Michigan is so hardcore with sports. You don't even fucking know. You don't even know. Dude, you guys don't even know, dude. Like, we get crazy and want to fight about local hockey shit, dude. So stupid, dude. We honestly want to fight like it's like UK, like soccer bullshit. Like it's an inner Michigan hockey. Fuck you, I'm better than your hockey. I'm from farther up north than your hockey. Fuck you, I'll spit in your face. Like, dude, like, it's so crazy. You guys don't even understand.
No, it's the same internal rivalry that we have with the frickin' Pens. Fucking Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
Bastards.
like, you're from, okay, so you're from, you get the up north. Dude, there's nothing, like, my best friend in the whole world. All right, my very best friend. You ever heard of a Youper? You guys ever heard of a Youper before? Like, you're not from Michigan, so.
No.
You ever heard of a Youper?
No.
Okay, you know how there's like 2 states in Michigan? An upper and a lower?
Yeah, kind of like Oregon, Western, and Eastern. Yeah.
Once you cross the Mackinac Bridge, right, you're in the UP, which is the Upper Peninsula. When you're below the Mackinac Bridge, you're in the Lower Peninsula. That's where I'm at. That's where everybody in Michigan is, in the Lower Peninsula. The elite, baddest motherfuckers in Michigan, the ones that'll just fucking kill you and split wood 10 times faster than you and just like put you to shame as a man. All right, they live up above the fucking bridge. They live up in, like, past Green Bay. And, like, if you look at Green Bay on a map and you look at the Upper Peninsula of Michigan's above Green Bay. And, like, that snows, like, twice as much there. And these motherfuckers just chop wood and kick your fucking ass, dude. Like, it ain't even... These motherfuckers are just bred. When they're a kid and they're trick-or-treating when they're fucking 7 years old, dude, they're hopping through snowbanks that are 12 inches high just on Halloween. You know what I mean? These motherfuckers are like the 300 of Michigan, if that makes any sense. They're just the baddest motherfuckers. They just go through anything and beat anyone's ass, dude. They're so bad. Like, I don't know why I'm going off about it, but
team is pretty good, eh?
What's that?
I said, so in other words, their hockey team is pretty good, eh?
Dude, it's just, yes. Oh my God, dude. My buddy that, like, he's raising his whole family to, like, skate and kill people, dude. Dude, it's like what you do, dude. Like, oh yes, like they don't even believe in owning guns. They're like, no, this is how you dismantle someone's fucking soul. You just take their ear and throw it up over their head, and then beat their face in, take their fucking lip, pull it over their fucking chin, and you know what I mean? Like, Jesus, dude.
Damn.
Man.
Damn.
Dude, that's what it's fucking Michigan, dude. There ain't no bullshit. We ain't no fucking pussies. I got my fucking house robbed because people, like, they don't even, dude, they seen a weakness in me, dude. Dude, if you see like one little weakness up here, dude, people are gonna.
Well, no, here's the thing, man. So we had that big snowstorm. It hit the Northwest. Like
we had it worse. We had it way worse.
Oh, fair enough, but
yeah, you had it too, though. No bullshit. Like,
yeah, hear me out.
You had it worse than fucking them fags down in San Francisco.
Yeah, well, 50,000 people with no power.
See, that's a joke. Because like it's like 60% are fags. Not all of them. 60% are fags. Go ahead.
Yeah, but no, I'm up here in the Cascades, right? So, the storm blew in. We hit 3-4 feet overnight. Trees started falling.
I thought my house was gonna get whacked, dude. I was so scared.
Everything's going great, right? 6 o'clock, power goes out. 7:30, the trees start to fall.
Yep.
And we just hear it all around. Boom, 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 boom.
Just like ice balls, dude. I've seen it, man. Like fucking rains. It rains and then freezes and turns into just this massive icicles.
Well, no, and the trees were just coming down everywhere, man.
No, yeah, they do, dude. They get weighted up so bad with ice. Dude, it happens like every other 2-3 years here, like where there's this massive fucking storm that just destroys foliage everywhere. And then it comes back like 5 times harder. You know
no, and I'm out back earlier today.
Because nature never goes. Because nature never comes back, dude. Once it's like, you know, downtrodden, and nature never comes back. Dude, it just folds over and dies like a big pussy.
Well,
right? That's your experience, right? You ever seen nature like it just dies like a big pussy everywhere?
Well, no, real quick, Joshua Dennis, thanks for joining, man.
Oh,
have a good one.
Oh, fuck, man. I'm so sorry for being an asshole.
No, you're
good. Dude. The thing is, I was out back doing cleanup still because, there's limbs everywhere, you know.
I'm so sorry about that. I'm just being a loudmouth.
No, it's all good. But I noticed this limb, and actually my wife pointed it out because I kind of just ignored it because I went to pull it out because I'm like, this limb, what the fuck? This shouldn't be here. I went to pull it out and like, well, I don't remember a tree there. Maybe we had a tree there and it broke off. And I just moved on. And it's like 4 feet from our house. No, we didn't have a tree there. And this limb shot down like a fucking spear. And it shot into the ground at least 4 feet deep. We can't just yank it out. I'm going to have to dig it out. That could have hit my house, dude. And my house isn't a house, it's a trailer. And that would have shot right through my girl's bedroom. 4 feet away from my little girl's fucking room. Like right where their bunk bed is. That's scary, dude. Like that storm was no bullshit. My neighbor,
crazy, dude. So scary.
Yeah, my neighbor
dude,
tree went through her house. My mom, she lives across the road, right by the river, but same property area. Tree went through her house. Her old man, they're not married, but he woke up. It was like a movie, dude, where the blades chop in, right, and they're right next to your head, and you're like, "What the fuck?" Dude. It was a tree.
All that, Dude, fuck
Yeah,
all that,
right?
man. Like, dude, it sucks, dude. Just like, you like that's what life's all about, man. Is like you don't want to get hassled by motherfuckers, dude. Like I built this life here, and I tried to help my grandparents, man. I left to help them. Somebody came here and just because I didn't have a mindset of I had a mindset of protecting myself, like blood, like no one's gonna kill me, like I'll kill every motherfucker if anyone ever tried to come here. But I never had a mindset against somebody ripping me off because I don't have a mindset of ripping people off. Does that make sense?
No,
Like
that
I
makes total
can't I
sense.
can't empathize what these scum fucks would do because I could never empathize doing that to somebody, and it makes me weak, man. Like this whole robbery thing has just made me so fucked up because it's not one of my friends, dude. There's not like some low life who fucking see me here. They just see my house was not occupied 1,000%, and they fucking took advantage, and they're scumbag motherfuckers.
Well, no, and that's the thing. My wife, we had my mother-in-law here when the
Dude, you guys
storm.
are such good people. I just want. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but God
Well,
bless you
well,
guys.
well, no,
I've
like,
heard you guys talk. I know you guys. Just I haven't said hi in a while. I really miss you guys, and you guys are such good people. I really appreciate you. I just want to tell you that.
well, thank you. I'm just saying, like, so like when the storm hit, we ended up pushing my mother-in-law's car out so my wife and the babies could escape. They wanted
Right.
to load the car up with all of us and leave, but I didn't want to leave our house unattended because I was scared of just what happened to you. And I
Yep.
was like, no,
Yep.
everything's snowed in. Someone's gonna be like, we could just fucking do whatever.
Right.
And I didn't want to load the car up and not have seatbelts for everybody.
Yep.
That's, the
You
cost and
got,
everything.
yeah. I mean, you guys got a ton of kids. It's like not like a small task to fucking get loaded up and go somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And to
exactly.
me,
So,
the thing with me was like these people, like they fucked me, dude. They stole my shit. They violated my house. They all that stuff. But it could have been so much worse, dude. It was a lesson. It was a $3,000 lesson versus a $80,000 lesson. They didn't
well,
burn.
you
They
might
didn't
still be,
burn. They didn't burn my house to the ground. They didn't come in with sledgehammers and smash the fucking heater in the ground just to spite whoever lived here. They
well, as long
came.
as they
They
don't
came
run.
and stole juvenile shit like my old video games, my classic video games, stuff like that. Like just it was like stuff I collected. They stole, and what my guitars that were just laying out, and my guns which I was cleaning. I just happened to be cleaning. They were fucking laying out in my living room. I won't say exactly which things, but guns in general, it's not illegal. Obviously, I legally owned the guns that were taken from me by a breaking and entering. That's what like the liberals, they're like, well, oh, there's more guns that got into society. Yeah, because motherfuckers stole from me. They broke and violated my fucking privacy and stole from me with no humanism. You know what I mean? They don't give a fuck, dude. It's so
Well,
sick.
no,
It's
and
so sick.
hopefully,
It's so sick, like, because that's our whole country, dude, is based on one thing. Like, the whole system is based on trusting each other. It is, and it's horrible. Like, it's just what it is, dude. Like, our whole system was like, if we follow these basic concepts, everybody will be cool. And then some people wanted to subvert that and teach people that shit that was outside of that was way cooler. And you can just clam lap all you want. And it's all good, dude, because it's just like, the snake offered it. I feel like such a fucking prude saying this. Like, it's so true. Like, people are so fucking. All that shit was true growing up.
Well, no,
Fucking all of it's true.
Hopefully they'll find what was stolen and it'll be returned back to you.
Sorry, I didn't even go off on a holy crusade of my gear. I really don't care. What I care, like, as a Christian, this is how far into it I am. I hope the people that stole it don't sell it and they just sit there and practice all day long and they become great musicians. And it's all because of me, because they came into my house and broke it. That's what I hope. And if it doesn't, if they go and sell it, then fuck them. I hate them. Fucking. I hope they get fucking sperm pumped into their ass for the rest of their fucking life and just fucking get butt pumped. That would be my hope. But if they wanted to be musicians and be fucking men and alpha, if they wanted to come rob someplace because they were just full of testosterone and fucking, and then they repented, like, felt bad because they did it, well, I'd feel a lot better about it, if that makes any sense. I don't know how fucked up that is, but does that make any sense? The marauders of my type. I don't. What are you supposed to say? But I ain't gonna apologize because I'm sick of the apologizing bullshit anymore. Because I'm not racist. I'm not racist, and nobody I know is fucking racist. And the whole concept of racism is fucking dead. Because Ilhan Omar says something about AIPAC, and they call her fucking anti-Semitic, which is ridiculous. I'll call her a Muslim because she is, but like to criticize her for calling out Jews is ridiculous. To me, does anyone follow any of that? Am I like way off base on that?
I've followed it a little bit, and
I hate her. Like, I don't hate people. Okay, when I say I hate her, I just mean I'm not a fan of her. Like, it'd be like I hate the Dodgers or something. I don't hate the Dodgers, but you know what I'm saying. Like, the Tigers versus Dodgers, I fucking hate the Dodgers. You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna put me against the
Tigers,
I don't.
Like, you guys.
Yeah, exactly. I know. We suck. We fucking suck.
Hold on, guys. I want to answer your question.
Yes, go for it.
Is Ilhan Omar anti-Semitic? Yes, she is, but and again, this goes back to like some of the crap that like J.K. Rowling and a few other people have pointed out. They're really fucking crap when it comes down to what they're trying to convey and how they actually convey it and how they come across. Is Ilhan Omar anti-Semitic? Yes, but by the same token, does she have a point? Should we really be giving this much aid to Israel? And they seem to be doing perfectly fine on their own. Ilhan Omar might have a point, but the fact that she took it to a place of a racial thing, it's like,
there's no such. Okay, here's where I'm at with this. This is my whole point. There's no such thing as race.
Well, this is the point I'm trying to get at. The fact that Ilhan Omar was essentially
over, in my opinion. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. I'll let you go for a second. I'm sorry I butted in. I did, though.
No, it's fine.
Just one quick second, and then I'll let you go. One quick second. Like, in my mind, whether it's right or wrong, racism is like over. I've seen my white aunt marry a black man, and everybody in my family loves
the whole racism, sexism, whatever, Easterism. It's all a political talking point.
It is.
at this point.
Agreed.
That's what it is. It's a political talking point.
It's a wedge. It's a lever. It's a way for one side to try to push false leverage on another side, in my opinion.
Yeah, again, you can't criticize this or you can't criticize that because it's this ism or that ism or an ist or whatever. It's like, look, this is my view on it.
Yep.
And this is my view on it.
No interrupting you this time. I'm sorry. Go for it.
It's all good, bro. Don't worry. But no, is Ilhan Omar anti-Semitic? Yeah, probably. She clearly doesn't like Jews. Let's just be blunt with the way she's talked and how she's talked about Jewish people. Yeah, she clearly has a bias. Everyone has some kind of bias. So
absolutely.
Of course,
I have a hard bias. I am a Christian, and at this point, after
I thought you said no interruptions there, brother.
Sorry. Go ahead. Yes, you're right.
I'm giving you a little bit of shit, man.
You are. No. Like I am excited because I'm drinking, and I am the kind of guy who is centered around logic and logos, and I am so sorry I interrupted you.
Dude,
you are totally right.
Dude, don't apologize to me. I'm an asshole, so there's no reason you should apologize to me.
You got the floor. You got the floor, brother. And I want to hear what you said, and I'm sorry that I interrupted you because I didn't want to sidetrack that. I wanted to hear what you had to say.
Dude, don't apologize, man. It's all good. I'm just giving you shit. I'm just ribbing you a little bit.
Well, I do the same thing. If you know this, I give you a little. If we're in the mosh pit together, I give you a little nudge, a little bit,
Well, that's because we're, rational people.
Contemporary adults, like where we can listen to each other. We're not even arguing. We're more or less agreeing with each other on different philosophies.
No, yeah, we're just having fun. We're shooting the shit. Like I said, I'm just ribbing. I'm just ribbing you a little bit. I'm not so thin-skinned that I'm gonna get upset because oh my god, somebody interrupted me. Like, no, it's fun. I'm having a fucking conversation.
Little bit of Venn diagram. Yeah, but I am true. I'm for real. I'm sorry I interrupted you because dude, the people that come on here and talk, I respect so much. Like you and Mad Dodge, and he knows. Because I throw fucking props only where props do, and people that come on here and talk on the internet,
that's what we do. Like that's what you do on the internet. Like I'm sorry if you're gonna engage in a conversation with people, especially on as our favorite person, Jack Dorsey, would love to say.
Oh, yeah. You want to have... so awesome, dude. Dude, he's so awesome. You want to have... so dreamy, dude. Do you see his eyes? He's like all dreamy and stuff.
Yeah, you want to have a public forum. You want to have some social discourse with somebody and engage with somebody that you might or might not agree with. Even if we do agree, we might have, inevitably talk over each other and everything. If you have a public forum, like, hey, Jack Dorsey, how's it a public forum if you're going to fucking censor people? Yeah. Bullshit. Yeah, fucking bullshit. You're a fucking liar. But no, back on Ilhan Omar. Okay, I can see the point she's trying to make. And this is not anti-Semitism, YouTube. This is me pointing something out. And I don't care if it's Israel. I don't care if it's Venezuela. I don't care if it's Russia. I don't care if it's the EU. Why should we be giving aid to other countries when we can't even take care of the homeless in our own countries? It's not anti-Semitism for me to say we're helping out Israel when we don't need to. Because have you seen how capable Israel is? Those motherfuckers are hardcore as shit. They don't need our help. But yet somehow, maybe we should cut back our aid by, I don't know, $2 billion, $3 billion, and use that to, I don't know, build some soup kitchens. Now, all of a sudden, that's anti-Semitic. What? It, now, don't get me wrong. I am not a fan of Ilhan Omar at all. But Ilhan Omar has a problem. She doesn't know how to fucking talk. This woman does not know how to speak. She does not understand public relations. She does not know geopolitics. She has absolutely no clue what the hell she got herself into in regards to being a politician. And the second someone can dig up a little bit of dirt on her, all of a sudden, oh, yep, congratulations. Now you're going to have to eat crow because you said some stupid shit and you don't know how to conduct yourself. Hey, Ilhan Omar, you're a moron. You might have some points to make, but you're too stupid to realize how to make them. Here's my point. I care about America more than I do about any other country on the fucking planet because I'm an American. I care about my own citizens. I care about my brothers and sisters that are Americans. I care about America. I do not care if you're Jewish. I don't care if you're blue, green, black, purple. It doesn't fucking matter. If you're an American, you're an American. That's what I care about first and foremost. Ilhan Omar, what do you care about? It doesn't really seem, based on what you've said and how you've chosen to word your sentences, doesn't actually really seem like you care about America. To me, it actually seems like you care about issues going on in the Middle East. Hmm. Why are you, quote, a United States representative? Because it doesn't seem like you care about representing America. Seems to me like you have an agenda. As a cis white male, that agenda definitely doesn't seem like it would, well, be in any benefit to me or you or Mad Dodge or anyone else who is an American citizen. I wonder why. Let's ask the real question here. What do these people actually care about? You want open borders? You want to. I'm all for trying to help out countries that need aid, things like that. That's fine. We have a lot of problems within our own country, but you want open borders. You want this migration pact. Uh, you want to censor everything. You want these hate speech laws. What's what's the real goal here? Who do you actually give a fuck about? Because last I checked, freedom of speech is supposed to be a thing. I can disagree with you. I can have social discourse. I have the right to assembly. If I don't agree with what you say, I can challenge you. I can talk to you about it. I can debate you on it. Uh, Second Amendment rights. Just wrote a paper on this recently. Uh, John Parker, the Battle of Lexington, the first shot fired in the Revolutionary War proper. Don't fire it unless fired upon. But if they mean to have a war, let it start here. Stand your ground. Don't. What started that? It's when the British troops came in and forcibly tried to disarm people. Well, I need these weapons to, you know, go hunt. I need to go shoot some squirrels. I've got some buckshot. I need to go hunt a few deer. I need to defend myself from anybody who would come and try to take my goods, try to take my property, defend myself against a tyrannical or authoritarian government. You gonna take my guns? Hell nah, go fuck you. Go fuck yourself. Interesting how history tends to repeat itself. Because the second that you lose your ability to defend yourself, well, guess what happens? Now I can't talk. Now I lose my freedom of speech. Now I'm not able to criticize that government.
Well, yeah, and once again, the Tree of Liberty needs to be refreshed from time to time with the blood of tyrants and patriots. It is a natural manure. And for those of us that would like to give in to the censorship and give in to everything else, may the chains rest lightly upon you, and may your countrymen forget you were ever one of us.
Oh, and that's the thing nowadays. Back in the 1700s, it would be, let's, again, Battle of Lexington. We're going to assemble in the Commons. We're going to hold our guns, but they didn't impede the British. They could have continued marching on to Concord, but they chose not to. Neither Paquette, I don't know how his name is pronounced, nor do I care, and John Parker, veteran of the French and Indian War, neither ordered the forces under them to fire on the other. We have no idea who fired the first shot. The one thing we do know is that it was still legal under British law that a militia was legal. They had the right to assemble. They had the right to bear arms, even under British law. This is where the stand your ground thing comes from. You have the right to bear arms.
And defend yourself and your family. Yeah.
The only reason that the Battle of Lexington even started was because there was a standoff because the British major wanted to forcibly disarm a legally armed militia, and they refused to give up their weapons. A standoff happened. Obviously, things went south. Neither side wanted this to happen, but it is what kicked off the Revolutionary War. What's the big takeaway here?
One little skirmish can create a catastrophe.
Oh, not even that. The takeaway here is that, yes, the victors will always write history. But more specifically, if you're not willing to stand up, if you're not willing to stand for your rights, and you're just going to let somebody walk all over you and take your rights away, what do you got? What are you going to do? What are they going to take next? How can you protect yourself?
Hang on, I got a little song there. You got to stand for something, no, you don't fall for anything.
As they say, united we
song, but you got to stand for something. You got to pick something to fucking stand for. Or as Bob Dylan said, the great, amazing, wonderful, best ever Bob Dylan said, you got to serve somebody. Dude, there's no other chance. Dude, you ain't going to live this life without serving somebody. It might be the preacher. It might be the law, but you better serve somebody. Oh. You know what I'm saying?
And as they say, united we stand, divided we fall. So,
Dude, Bob Dylan's the fucking greatest, dude. He is. Like, he's the best.
I just think it's so.
Like,
I just think it's so
real quick,
fucking mind-boggling.
I'm reading the chat here. We got Jensen Quinn.
What's that?
Glad
Hold on.
to see
I
you're
can't hear you
alive.
very good. I got bad headphones. I'm trying to hear you, but what's up?
Glad to see you're live, Jensen. He
I
says
am
Britain
live,
and
man.
America.
I am
No,
alive.
no.
I love America. I am alive and I
No.
love America.
Jensen.
I'm sorry, I
chat.
can't hear shit. I'm trying.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm motherfucking James Brown in that one interview or whatever. Dude, like, yes, I love America. Hello, hi. Yes, I do.
America
Only
should
America,
stay
baby.
together.
That's where I do the cocaine.
Americana.
That's where I do the cocaine. Only in America, baby. You know what I'm saying? Even though I don't ever do cocaine, that's not me. It's not what I'm into.
But no, we just hit 3 a.m. on the West Coast. You got your guitar
What
in
does
your
that
hand.
mean? Wait, hold on.
That
Holy
means
fuck.
I'm gonna wrap
3
up
a.m.
soon.
on the West Coast. Dude,
that-
wait. Holy shit. 3 a.m. on the West Coast. It's 6 a.m. here, brother. It's 6 a.m. here.
Yeah, that's right. So, I
That
think
just proves what kind
you,
of dude. That proves what kind of crazy lunatic you guys have been hanging out with all night, talking on the fucking. I'm nuts.
well, that's what I'm saying is check it out, man.
No,
Let's roll out of here with one last song. Can
all
you
right, yes,
do?
whatever you want,
Can
man.
you
I love
do,
you guys. Fucking A, dude.
can
For you, anything, dude. What do you want?
Hey, What It's Like by Everlast. Can
Fuck,
you do
dude,
that?
I don't know. I don't like that song. I'm sorry.
You don't like that song?
No.
All right.
Oh, I do dude. There's so many other songs. I'm sure we're like, hold on. Fuck, I hit my phone. Hang on. Can you hear me? Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, thank God. All right. Hang on. My fucking dude, I like dropped my phone.
Do Champagne Supernova by Oasis.
Oh,
Okay,
dude.
hang on.
That song.
I'll do some Oasis. Hang on. What about the other one? What about that other one from Oasis? I could probably do Champagne Supernova too, but give me a second here. I'll pull it up. I'll fucking do some Oasis. Easy as peasy. All right. You'll like this shit. Bothians, the fucking dude. That's what I want to be like. Like just pull up. I want to pull up to any political audio stream and be like, yo, I love you, motherfuckers. Here's where I'm at on the political spectrum. But even if you don't agree with me, I love you. Peace and love. I guess abort your babies if you're fucking Satanist. It sucks, but you're gonna do it anyways. So do it and love killing your babies or whatever. And I'm gonna fucking play some songs for you. But this one, is that too crazy? Am I a fucking psycho for saying that? Like, I'm just.
I've heard worse on this show.
I'm stress testing you, boys. Are you gonna fucking bounce back or what? Are you gonna tell me I'm fucked? If you're not that way, I would imagine you'd push back a little bit. Come on now, boys. And there ain't nothing I can't handle. Like, you don't have to be fucking, dude. I'm awesome, dude. You can fucking push me to the limit. I'll still be your friend because I can sense loyalty, and you're so cool. Like I told you before, dude. You know me. Like we fucking hit it off right away, Mad Dodge. Like even though we don't necessarily think on the same wavelength, you know I'm legit, and you know I'm real, and I know you're legit, and I know you're real, and that matters in this fucked up inverted world we're living in, doesn't it? You know it does, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So which Oasis song did you choose?
Okay, good. Thank you. You got to keep me on point, dude. That's the whole point. because like when I get drunk, I'm silly. I don't drink hardly like ever much anymore. So like when I get drunk, I'm goofy a little bit than I used to be. I used to just be able, dude. I'm like a fraternity brother. I can just drink so much, but like now I just drink a little bit, and I'm goofy. Sorry. Right here. Okay. You want to hear Oasis? I can play like whatever. Just let me pull it up here and I can see some words, and I'll sing it and play it for you. I'll play you whatever you want, dude. Anytime, brother. Anytime. That's
Which
your
one was
that's
it?
your go-to. You ever want me to play music for your anything? You just be like, dude, just hey, do I need music favors? And
My vote still goes to Champagne Supernova.
for no money or anything. I just respect you so much. I love libertarians, and you're the best one out there, brother. All right, so Oasis. I'm typing it in here. Oasis, yeah. And you said Wonderwall was one you liked the most there?
Oh, Wonderwall's good.
Or no, wait. You said Champagne Supernova. I'm dumb. I heard Wonderwall earlier on a fucking radio or in my dreams or something. I have these crazy dreams. I'm always dreaming fucked up shit.
Nah, dude. That black "Don't Tread on Me" flag you have. I have almost the same one.
Like
But
the
mine,
Metallica-esque one, even though that album is not my favorite Metallica album, but like that.
well, no. My "Don't Tread on Me" flag is black, same color scheme with the snake, but it has a skull and the snake in the skull. It's a pirate themed one. I also had the original, the yellow one you have. I gave that to a Vietnam veteran friend of mine. He really liked it, and I'm like, dude, you know what? Here you go. Like, I respected him,
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It means
He
like,
hung out outside
dude,
his house, dude, and I moved away, and every time we would drive by,
them Navy boys, dude. Them Navy, it means a lot more to the Navy boys because that's like their shit, dude. Like the DTOM is like straight up Navy. Like that's like a Navy flag at this point. Like they've always kept that. The snake and the fucking DTOM, dude. It's a Navy thing, and like, dude, nobody gives a fuck, dude. Fuck all these queer baits, dude. Fuck them all. Like, I'm so sick of you can be gay. I'm totally acceptant and tolerant. You push this trans shit on our kids. Fuck you. And no. And I will stand up and I am fucking macho and the rest of our culture ought to back me up and say, no. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's a stance I'll fucking take. I'm a libertarian, so I'm like, anyone choose their own. I do think so. But I don't think a fucking 12-year-old kid can decide what gender they are or whatever. And especially if the parents want to pump hormones in them. I think it's fucked up. And I don't care what anyone thinks. Like, that's my convictions. You know what I mean? Like, what are you gonna do? Dude, is culture gonna stop with people's convictions? You're just gonna fucking cuck out to everything? It's ridiculous, dude. The whole concept of rock and roll is to be antithetical to what people think is righteous and cool, man. I don't know. The whole concept is just be radical and see. It's a stress test. It's like everything is a stress test. I don't know if that's weird. I'm not trying to be weird. I'm sorry. Oops, I just banged my Martin guitar, my precious Martin guitar. I'm sorry. I don't know if that made internet history or something, but I don't give a fuck. It seemed like it was true. What do you guys think? Am I a racist bigot? Probably.
Apparently, we all are.
That's why I haven't been on the internet. Just because I feel like anyone who has a real voice about anything's probably a racist bigot. It's like the beginning of punk rock, right? Like in the beginning of punk rock, nobody fucking gave a shit. Everybody was like, "Oh wow, it's so cool that you're so subversive and whatever." And then like, I don't know, after it was trending, it was like, "Oh, you can't say that about them. You hurt their feelings." It's so fucking, dude, it's so fucking gay. So fucking gay.
Feelings. What the fuck is that?
What's that?
I said feelings. What the fuck is that?
Well, feelings are cool. I mean, if you get over them, like sitting on the dock of the bay is cool for a while, you know, but you get over it. You don't just become a fucking weirdo and go to school and kill everybody.
You know what's cooler? Cinnamon Toast Crunch when you're stoned. Anyway.
Hey, I'm trying to make a good fucking show, right? How are you gonna have a good show if some crazy fucking asshole don't come on here causing a fucking ruckus? And you don't have to agree with me 1 second, but you can take all the credit for having me on when nobody else would. How's that sound, buddy? You were the first. You were.
No, it's all good. My buddy Jensen Quinn's like, "Who's the drunk ginger? I like him. He's funny." No,
I'm wild,
no,
buddy. I'm wild.
Review the Earth.
Fucking
I
out of
met
control.
him. I believe he was like the second person I met. After I started my YouTube channel,
Yeah.
way back in the day.
Supposedly way back in the day. Dude, it's like shit ain't even changed for me, brother. I'm so fucked up on drugs. I'm just being honest with you. And I'm not trying to say this in a bad way, because I'm not. I'm not trying to represent myself in a negative light, but I haven't really progressed since as like an adult, dude. I'm so fucked up on drugs, and my back hurts so bad. It's ridiculous. It's fucked up because I'm such a libertarian and stuff, and fend for myself as much as I can. Like, I don't ask anybody for shit. You know what I mean? And just try to keep going on best I can. I don't know. It's fucked up. It's a fucked up system anymore, because I had like a health savings account until the whole Obamacare thing came through. And I couldn't buy. Like, he used to be able to, even under Bush, which is a psychopath fucking piece of shit, even under that era, I could still, like, go take my health savings account and buy Band-Aids and ice packs and stuff. I don't know if anybody else remembers that. That was, like, something I achieved. It was, like, a job that had a health savings account where I could put money into it and, like, buy Band-Aids and stuff. It's just... the whole concept's gone.
Oh yeah, no, I remember. I guess if I start getting into it, we'll be on for another hour, and I have to go to bed soon. So close this out, man.
I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to go on for sure. I'm not trying to drag anything on, boys. Dude, can I play a song to make up for it? Like, if not,
No, that's
cool.
what I'm saying. Yeah,
you
play that song. Close this out, man.
Anything you want. Anything you want. Like you were talking Oasis before. Like, don't look back in anger. Maybe I'm just trying to think of something for you guys. You guys are awesome. I fucking love talking to you guys. So cool. I'm just awesome to be back talking to you guys. Mad Dodge is my dog, dude. He's my fucking boy.
Well, Doku wanted Champagne Supernova, and I think he could pull it off. So
I could probably pull that off. Hang on. I don't really play that song, but I'm. Did you just look? I know chords, and chords are chords. Like, whatever. I'm not a fucking genius, but I'm not a piece of shit either. If you know what I mean. I don't want the tabs though. I just like the chords because I'm not that good. Like, I just want to fucking. There we go. 606. Well, legit, I never really tried to play a song. So, well, apparently there's more going on with it than I want to deal with. There's a suspended seconds and a suspended second / G's and fuck all that. Hang on. You guys gotta give me something else. There's a lot of stuff. You can give me Hank Williams or there's a lot of stuff. That one's not panning out though. I'm sorry. The Oasis, maybe other song, but I used to play it on fucking shit. But
Johnny Cash. Johnny fucking Cash.
Which one? I'll play Johnny Cash. I'll pick one if you don't tell me one. But like if do you have one that you like?
Dude, what do I not like from Johnny Cash?
Okay. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, do you have one that you like more than others? I'll try to play that one for you. If not, I'll pick one. But you know what I mean? Do you have like a particular one that I could tickle your fucking fancy with or whatever?
Dude, Johnny Cash, Ring of Fire.
Okay, let's see. For Ring of Fire. Oops, fuck! I clicked the wrong one. God damn it! Sorry, GD it. I'm not trying to curse the fucking Lord's name in vain here either. Hang on, give me a second. Oops, not that one. I don't want that version. No. Because I'm good. Like, this is my thing. I'm gonna try to do this. Is like,
well, no, that's great. I'm just saying, Doku, you're being nice. I was gonna tell him get rhythm.
Oh,
get rhythm. I'll do that too.
Yeah, you're nice, Doku. I was gonna.
You want me to do get rhythm instead? I just pulled up Ring of Fire, but I'll do get rhythm if you guys want it. I'm all about whatever you guys want to hear. Like,
can you pull off get rhythm?
I'll pull off whatever you guys want me to pull off, dude. Yes.
What do you think, Doku? Can you pull it off?
It's only one way to find out.
Okay. All right. Get rhythm. Yeah. All right. Let's see if you can pull it off. Go. Close us out with that.
All right. There you go. That's what I want. See, I want some passion. I want somebody to tell me, like, give me this because I want it. And even if I fail hardcore, at least I'll have gone out trying, right? Like, I'll give you something that you want rather than just me cramming some bullshit you don't even want to hear. You know what I mean? It wasn't Ring of Fire. What was it again? Which one was it, boys?
Get rhythm, dude.
Get rhythm. Yes. It's
gonna be quick. It's a quick beat too, dude.
No, I know it is. I just, dude, I'm high. No, sorry. I mean, not high. I'm not high.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're drunk. I don't know.
Hang on.
It's gonna be hard.
I'm totally not high and not drunk, and it's even though it's 3 a.m. on your block. It's not 6 a.m. over here because I'm not in Michigan and I don't smoke weed. Right? Okay. So I think smoking weed is bad for people and you shouldn't do it. And I'm going to play Johnny Cash because Johnny Cash is so wholesome and he never popped pills or did cocaine or banged a bunch of bitches or anything, dude. There's just guy Johnny Cash never did any of that. Right? You guys with me? Give me a hell yeah if you hear me here.
Hell yeah, no, he was good. He was a good Christian, man.
He was. No, he was a good Christian, even though, dude, like, if I went out and banged a bunch of bitches and repented for it, I hope that everybody would call me a good Christian too, because, like, it's what I didn't mean to do that because I was on drugs. Like, dude, like, drugs will make you do things, dude. And as long as you do them all and then repent, it's cool, dude. It's all good. Does that make sense?
I suppose. Go ahead, dude.
I hope it does because that's the fucking point, boys. Is that not the point?
Feeling light. I like that.
Somebody give me a fucking amen on that one. Do all the drugs you want and just say you're fucking sorry.
I'll just say that's a nice feeling.
Duff McKagan? Is Duff McKagan out there? Is he gonna agree with me? Do all the drugs and then say you're sorry because you know you didn't mean to do that many drugs. And
dude,
but do them. Like,
You
do
did all
them
the
so you
drugs.
can at least say you fucking did all the drugs and don't be a little bitch. Like, fucking just hog them all up. Just.
Well, I'm not dead,
Just
so I don't know if
fucking-
it's worked yet or not.
I hope this is. I hope we have more than 3 viewers or whatever. But
Well, there's 4, but we're all viewing your light.
I love you guys. I love you guys.
Oh,
Can I
there you
like
go.
what song you guys want? Like you were telling me a song. I'm gonna
Yeah, get rhythm.
get rhythm. That's right. Hold on.
Yeah, you might not want more tequila.
Okay. Hang on. No, I want more. You don't want me to have more tequila? Dude,
want-
if you tell a rock star you don't want them to do something, well,
Damn it, Mad Dodge.
Oh shit! Bottle went upside down. Phone pointed towards
woo!
Yep.
The only Mexican building fences around here is me, boys.
Dude,
Woo!
tequila. See, tequila. That's what I say. You know why? Because it will kill ya.
Hey, you said get rhythm, right?
Yep.
All right, let me see if let me grab my pick. Nah, I mean I can play without it too, but I thought I had my pick here. I was picking with it earlier. Besides that, yeah, damn it. Dude, I want to play this other song too. You guys will love it. Like, there's one other song. Dude. Hang on. I gotta take my headphones off. Fuck. Give me just a second, all right? Can I take a piss? Or no time? I don't want to. No, okay, no time. No. Hang on. No pissing. Just let me go find a pick. No pissing. I'll play a song first. Right? Sorry, fucking hate. I'm fucking fucked up.
I mean, I'm debating going to buy a pack of cigarettes, and I'm only 5 minutes from a gas station, so I might just do that and just stay on the line and just throw myself on mute.
Well, no, I just wanted to play a song, then I'm gonna wrap it up and go to bed, dude. Like, it's 3:21.
Dude,
But,
my fucking dog puked all over the place. Jesus Christ.
His dog puked all over the place. That's fucked up.
You guys hear that coffee over?
Did your dog get into the
You guys on the old
tequila?
CV? Yes, on the old motherfucking CV, my dog just puked all over my bedroom, dude. It's awesome, dude. It's just...
It's
Dude,
awesome.
he indulges himself in too much tuna and bullshit around here, dude. He's just a fat pig, dude. I don't want that.
Why do you let your fucking dog eat tuna, dude? That's not a good idea.
He sits around, my dog sits around and just smokes joints all day long, dude. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? He's like a teenager, dude. He just sits around and just burns joints after fucking joints, dude. What the fuck am I supposed to do about that? Like, what am I supposed to tell him? No? Dude, the fucking law, it's legal to burn joints, dude. The dog's like telling me all about these laws.
Yeah, but the dog can't roll. No, the dog doesn't have thumbs. Who's rolling the joints? Is the cat helping out?
Whose dog have you seen lately? This motherfucker will roll joints like you ain't ever fucking seen, brother. Just joint after joint, dude. Just stack them up, motherfucker.
Dude, I'm headed to Michigan. I don't see the joint rolling dog. Like, this sounds like a sideshow.
Dude, he's a schnauzer, dude. He hates Jews, dude. He's just fucking rolling joints and burning Jews all day long.
He's Dankula's dog's fucking cousin.
Yes.
Crazy.
Dude, Dankula's dog's cousin is exactly what he is, dude.
Damn,
dude,
so he
don't get banned off the internet for this.
So your dog can roll a joint and see Kyle? Damn.
Dude, we are gonna get banned.
It's a talented dog.
Dude, you have gone too far. That's all I've got to say. You guys,
I've gone too far.
You guys on your channel have gone way too far. Dude, you have taken it over the line, sir.
I'm just being honest.
the views expressed on I drink and I know things. I'm not necessarily
Christian evangelist
by Mad Dodge Productions or a subsidiary Mad Dodge Productions Inc. or company or I don't give a fuck. It's not my fucking motherfuckers.
Dude, I hate Mad Dodge and I never talked to him my whole life. Fuck him.
Yeah.
My whole life. This is just you can make any drops out of this you want to, but Mad Dodge is a piece of shit. I've never liked him in my whole life, and he does not do good work.
Doku, why did you invite Steve Shives on? The fuck?
Dude, he can invite people on. It's all good. Dude, can I play you guys a song? Like another one besides the stupid song. I played a stupid song. Like, let me play a real song. Like, do you want me to play like a real song? I swear I'll play a real song, man.
What song? We gave you a couple. Go ahead and pick one.
Nah, I'm pretty drunk. I don't remember them. But fire one off again. See if I can pull it up.
All right.
Just being real with you. I'm hammered, so go for it.
You know what? Boy Names Sue.
Boy, wait, hold on. I never played Get Rhythm. Let me play Get Rhythm first.
Get Rhythm. Like seriously,
I never fucking even played it. I'm so sorry. That was the whole thing. I fucking pulled that up. Dude, I'm so sorry. It's retarded, dude. I'm on headphones that suck. I feel like I'm in the MRI booth that I was in earlier getting my back scanned today. Like, I feel like, dude, I've got like mega headphones on that are retarded. I got like retarded headphones on. Can't hear shit, but I don't know. I love life, so I'm not gonna ever check out. So what's this? Hold on. Oh, get rid. Hang on, I can't hear shit. These headphones are fucked. Because they're like, I can hear you guys too, so I should probably unplug them here. Hang on. You guys hear me? Give me a check.
Yeah, you're good.
Yep. Okay. It's so fucked I can't use mine. Alright, it's the best I can do with the audio, probably. When you get the blues, come on, get rhythm. When you get the blues, it'll cost a dime, just a nickel a shoe. It'll do $1,000,000 worth good for you. Get rhythm. Holy shit, I'm sorry. I'm fucking wasted right now. Sorry.
Well, no, and it's a fast song. That's what I'm saying. I'm wondering.
Give me another chance. Wait, hold on. Give me another chance, dude. I failed horribly on that. I'm just like high. I'm sorry. Talk for a second. Give me some encouragement. Talk for a second. I have failed you guys. I've failed you guys. I promise I'll pull it back. I will fucking pull it off for you guys.
That's the beat you want, though. You hear it?
I feel like I pulled my dick out and it was like tiny.
I know. I was trying to show you the timing, but you were talking over me, so I'm not going to try it again.
Sorry,
but
I'm so
no. You lost your chance. Okay. No, I'm kidding.
All right. Well, come on, get rhythm. When you get the blues, come on, get rhythm. When you get the blues, it costs said, I'm just a nickel a shoe. It'll cost $1,000,000 worth for you. Get rid of when you get the blues. Dude, I'm too drunk right now. Like, I'm fucked up, literally. Like,
Yeah, well, no, that's
let me play my own shit. Wait, hold on. Let me play my own shit instead of like making me play something. Cause
all right, go ahead.
like legit, like you shouldn't have to ask me to do that, but like I'm too fucked up. So like let me do my own thing real quick. Let me just think of something real quick. When you guys talk about them, I'm gonna find a song like something normal, something epic here. I'm looking.
What's up, Doku?
No, not too much. Just about to go grab a pack of smokes. Maybe grab a brew or two.
No problem.
Well, try wait a minute. Let him play one last song, and then I'm gonna wrap this up and head to bed. Cause
no problem, dude. Okay,
3:30.
So. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's
all good. I'm going off data, dude. It's all good.
If I had another beer, I'd be like fucking down to stay up, but I don't have another beer.
Dude, it's all good, man.
No, dude.
I want to do something.
You guys have nothing to worry about.
For you. Like, I feel like a fucking Oasis. I want to do Oasis.
Champagne supernova in the sky.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, fuck.
And no, again, I'm going off data, so you guys don't need to worry. Like, it's all good, man.
Well, same thing. Like, Champagne supernova. There we go. No, I know. It's like same thing over here. Like, fucking. Damn, chords. It's like this song. Oh, it's so cool. Okay. Right here. I'm just gonna sing. I'm not even gonna play guitar to it right now. How many special people change? How many lives living strange? Where were you? We were getting high. Slowly walking down the hall, faster than the cannonball. Dude, hold on. Dude, the fucking live stream is off. Like, not you guys. It's not you guys. You guys are right on. It's a fucking delay.
We need like a fucking karaoke night. Just fucking drunkenly sing shit.
Yeah, it's not like that. Hang on. Okay. Dude, I'm fucking wasted. No more. No more. I'm too drunk to fucking go on.
Well, no, thank you very much, man. And it's been great
Sorry.
talking to you.
I'm sorry. I'm like literally like.
Oh
just
no,
got too
it's all
fucked up,
good,
you
man.
know?
It's like 3:35.
I don't
I
want
gotta.
to. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to keep going like, oh yeah, this is good or something. No, it's fucked. Totally fucked.
Well, thank you everybody for tuning in. I'll be back later on
Totally.
today. Check it out and review the Earth. You're starting a new channel, you said. What's up with that? If you want to tell us real quick.
I'm not. Real quick. Yeah. I'm Review the Earth. My name is Clinton Taurus, Big Red Cox. The whole new channel thing was just because like this is a totally political channel, and I wanted to do like more of a musical thing. So, whatever that is, I'll let you guys know in the future. It's kind of on the cusp. I got an idea about it, but I'm not ready to go forward yet because I can't even do shit. I can't even get out of bed and fucking do anything.
Yeah,
So
no,
like the fucking music you heard from me tonight is like the only music anyone's like heard from me in a while.
well,
And it
that's
wasn't
awesome.
even that good, but I could do better. It's just unprepared.
Oh, it's all good, man. And thank you everybody once again for watching. We're out of here. Good night, good luck. Don't go to France.